You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2021 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting the Ducks mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences. Group ticket packages are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then during the game from inside the ballpark only, and on non-game days from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quackerjack, the 11-time Best Long Island Mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2021 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting the Ducks mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences. Group ticket packages are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with the Group Sales Department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then during the game from inside the ballpark only, and on non-game days from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quacker Jack, the 11-time Best Long Island Mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2021 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting the Ducks mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences. Group ticket packages are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with the Group Sales Department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then during the game from inside the ballpark only, and on non-game days from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quacker Jack, the 11-time Best Long Island Mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily.
This is Long Island Ducks Baseball. Justin Davies at the plate. The winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on. Bouncing ball left side. Off the mitt. Up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one strike away from the championship. Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch. And the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Line bunt up the third baseline. Esquivel charging in. They're not going to have a play. And the Ducks are the champions of the Atlantic League here in 2012. Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch. And for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. Swung on and missed for strike three. The Long Island Ducks have come to Texas, and they'll be bringing the trophy back home to Long Island. The Long Island Ducks are the 2019 Atlantic League champions.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
We are live here at PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania. It is time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. Tonight, the Ducks open up a three-game road trip as they will open up the three-game set against the York Revolution. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Michael Pollack. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play for all of tonight's action. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, coming to you on liducks.com, Facebook Live, and youtube.com/DucksBaseball. A little bit of a delay off the top of our broadcast. We were slated to come on the air at about 6:15 or so, but because of a little bit of rain that rolled through here at about 5:50, 6 o'clock, kind of pushed things back a bit. It was like a wall of cloud coming into the sky from what you would see in the movie Independence Day over the left field wall here in York, and just came over the ballpark. The tarp quickly rushed onto the field right before it started to downpour, and it rained very hard for about 15 or so minutes, and then just came out and left. So now we've got blue sky over us, clear sky with the sun setting, and it appears we will have baseball in short order. The starting pitcher's out in the outfield, getting loose. It'll be Darren Downs on the hill tonight for the Ducks, making his fourth start of the year. And on the flip side for the York Revolution, it's going to be Duke Von Schaman, who will make his 8th start of the season. For the Ducks, they enter this series in first place in the North Division. They're tied with the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, both teams at 20-17 on the season, tied for first in the division. On the flip side of things, this York Revolution team enters the series in last place in the North Division. They are 4.5 games behind the Ducks and Blue Crabs. They've had an up-and-down start to the year. They're 16-22. They come into this series having lost 2 of 3 earlier this week in West Virginia against the Power. They won the first game of the series, but dropped the last 2. The Ducks, meanwhile, come into this series having won 2 out of 3 against the High Point Rockers this week on Long Island. They swept a doubleheader on Long Island Wednesday, but could not complete the series sweep. They are still without a series sweep this year as they fell last night 6-4 to the Rockers. Joe Iorio did not have his best stuff on the hill last night for the Ducks. Fell behind early 2-0 as he allowed 2 walks and a hit by pitch in the first, and then gave up a 2-out, 2-run single to Jared Mitchell that put High Point on top. Long Island came back in the bottom of the first against Cooper Casad to get within 1 as Steve Lombardozzi walked, Ian Kinsler doubled, and Danny Valencia with an RBI groundout scored Lombardozzi to make it 2-1. It would stay that way till the third when a bunt single by James McCohen started the inning, and then a 2-run home run to right with 1 out by Jerry Downs put the Rockers on top 4-1. The Ducks got those 2 runs right back in the bottom of the third. A single, a fielder's choice error, put runners at second and third with nobody out. And then with 1 out in the inning, Ian Kinsler dunked a 2-run single to right field. His first 2 RBIs as a Duck, his second hit of the game. And Long Island had closed back to within 1 again. It was 4-3. But Long Island, it was the theme of the night, kept battling back but could never tie the game or take the lead. They got it to within 4-3, and then in the 5th inning, Joe Iorio allowed back-to-back singles to Stephen Cardullo and Jerry Downs to open the inning. And then with 1 out, Jared Mitchell singled to right, his 3rd RBI of the night, and J.R.D. Sarcina with a sac fly to right brought home another. And the Rockers led it 6-3. The Ducks would get 1 in the bottom of the 6th inning on a run-scoring groundout from Daniel Fields that played at L.J. Mazzilli. Mazzilli and Berardi had started that inning off with singles. The Ducks actually had 3 hits in that 6th inning with just the 1 run. And Long Island got a leadoff base hit in the bottom of the 7th by Steve Lombardozzi. But the next 3 were retired in order by Preston Gainey. And so the Ducks dropped the finale of the series 6-4. They out-hit the Rockers 10-9 in the game. but ultimately could not get the win. Both sides left 7 on base. The Ducks went just 2 for 10 with the runners in scoring position in the game. The winning pitcher was Cooper Casad. He improved to 2-0 on the year. The losing pitcher, Joe Iorio, fell to 2-1, his first loss of the season. Preston Gainey with his 5th save of the year in a game that took 2 hours and 34 minutes last night on Long Island before a crowd of 3,449. So the Ducks head on the road. They've had some struggles on the road this year. They're 6-8 away from Fairfield Properties Ballpark, but they are 14-9 at home. The Revolution have struggled both at home and on the road. They are below 500, 9-11 here at home, and 7-11 away from PeoplesBank Park. We'll take a break. When we come back, I'll be joined by Ducks catcher Sal Giardino, who is back in the starting lineup tonight after a stint on the disabled list. He will serve as the Ducks designated hitter.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Ducks and the Revolution getting set to play the opening game of this 3-game series. And back in the starting lineup tonight for the Ducks will be Sal Giardino, the mustache man as we like to call him. He will serve as the designated hitter for the Ducks here tonight. After missing the last 13 games back on June 24th, he and Boog Powell got into a collision at home plate when Powell tried to score and did so on a sacrifice fly. And he's missed the last 13 games with a lower body injury, but back in the starting lineup tonight. And I caught up with Sal before the game to talk about just how happy he was to finally be back and on the playing field. Well, Sal, back in the lineup as the designated hitter after your stint on the disabled list. How happy are you to be back in the lineup tonight?
Just excited to get back on the field and be with the guys, man. It's been weird sitting in the dugout for the last 2 weeks.
As a player, you live to play ball. Of course, you had the long delay between your 2019 season and the pandemic in 2020. Get off to a great start, then you suffer the injury. How tough has it been for you to not be out there playing every day?
You know, it's been, I feel like I've had an overwhelming piece about it. I've been surrounded by great teammates who have been encouraging me to stay positive through it. And, you know, it's fun to be around guys that enjoy baseball as much as you and that want to be on the field with you.
It was kind of a bizarre play where you got hurt against Gastonia on that sac fly with Boog Powell racing in. Kind of what was going through your mind at first when he collided with you by home plate?
Oh, man, I had a lot of things go through my head that I probably shouldn't say on here, but it was scary, man. I thought for sure something in my knee was torn, and, you know, it was a blessing to come back and get an MRI and know that nothing was torn and that it was just some swelling that I needed to get out. So I was super thankful for that.
Overall, how's it feeling right now? And obviously you're starting tonight as the designated hitter, so what's kind of the plan going forward?
It's been feeling really well. It's just kind of take our time getting back into things, and we'll see how it goes. I know Wally's got a little bit of a plan, but we'll see how that goes when it starts to unfold. Does it kind of allow you to have a bit of peace of mind knowing that you have a big-time Major League veteran, Hector Sanchez, that can also do the catching? Yeah, man, and Juan De La Cruz, man, he does an unbelievable job when he's back there. We have an unbelievable catching staff. I think there's not many teams in this division or Pro Ball that has a better 3 catchers than ours. Well, ultimately, you guys come here on the road after a 4-3 homestand. I know you guys wanted that win last night, but overall, was this team
fairly pleased with the results on the homestand?
I think we're all kind of, I would say, not happy with it. We want to win. And I know Wally is a manager that wants to win, and I think we have a team that should win every game in this league. I think we have a really, really good team. It's just getting everything to click. I think, like I said in the last interview, once everything starts clicking, I'm telling you, I don't think there's a team that could compete with us.
When you look at needing that one last thing to click, what in your mind is that one thing? Is it something just getting the guys in with runners in scoring position, pitching a little better? What's that one thing you think this team needs to click?
I think it's honestly timely hitting. I think we're hitting very well as a team, but I think it's in the wrong times when we need those big hits. We're just not getting them, and I think that's going to start happening. I know the guys are hungry right now after that homestand, and we had 2 big leaguers with us and getting to pick their minds about their approaches and stuff like that. I think it's going to start to roll.
That was going to be my next question. Was you have Ian Kinsler and Danny Valencia with you the last 7 days? What was it like having them around the clubhouse and playing in that lineup with you guys?
I mean, they're just 2 unbelievable humans. I mean, take baseball away from them. They're just great people. They're awesome to hang with and just talk life and baseball with, man. It was awesome just to kind of have them in the clubhouse and just see how guys that had so much time in the big leagues just carry themselves and how they get ready for games was awesome.
Does it give you guys extra motivation now to watch the Olympics and kind of root for Team Israel as they go out and take the field?
Yeah, I think we all have something in common now that we want them to do well just because of how well those guys treated us while they were here and just how cool it was to play alongside with them.
Well, tonight you face the York Revolution, a team you dropped 2 of 3 against back in early June. What's going to be the key to winning this series against them?
Just, again, having timely hits and just playing to win, playing as a team. I think that's something that we do a good job is everybody's pulling for each other. It's not where in pro ball you get a little bit of selfishness into it. I think everybody wants everyone to do well, so hopefully we can get it rolling.
Finally, I have to ask, you're from Tampa, but you've told me before, you're a Tampa Bay Lightning fan unless they're playing the Islanders. So they beat your Islanders, but they win the Stanley Cup. How happy were you for the Lightning?
I mean, it was a hard series. I mean, losing the Lightning, it sucked. But knowing that how good they were and now that they are the champions, I think, honestly, in my mind, if Islanders win that series, they win it all.
All right, well, thanks so much for the time, Sal. Welcome back to the lineup, and best of luck in this weekend series against the Revs.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
That's Ducks catcher Sal Giardina, one of the great guys on this Long Island Ducks roster, and you heard it, and he said it perfectly. It was a very tough series for the Islanders, and I think a lot of Islanders fans around Long Island all felt the same, that series against the Lightning they played in the conference final was the real Stanley Cup final. They believe that had the Islanders gotten to the Stanley Cup final, they probably defeat the Canadiens. Ultimately, it wasn't meant to be for the Islanders. The Lightning go on and they win the Stanley Cup over the Canadiens last night. Well, or 2 nights ago, excuse me. We're going to take a break here on the pregame show. When we come back, I will be shifting focus to talk about the pitchers for tonight's game, the starting pitchers on both sides. Then we'll have the starting lineups in the first pitch. It's the Ducks and the Revolution to open up a 3-game series.
Hey, fans. This is pitching coach Darren Downs, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated since 1957. Their state-of-the-art facility features a spacious showroom with a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Plus, every vehicle comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Some exclusions apply. And their service department is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. with enclosed service drives for your convenience and comfort. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway or online at SayvilleFord.com.
Remember what life used to be like? Before the virus, before the isolation. Remember the sights, the sounds, and those incredible smells? Remember when you didn't have to be 6 feet apart and there were reasons to celebrate? Remember what that felt like? It's time to make new memories to remember. Welcome back. Get tickets at liducks.com. liducks.com.
Getting ready for baseball here at PeoplesBank Park. It's the Long Island Ducks and the York Revolution. to open up a 3-game series. We're going to turn things over now down to the playing field.
Fighting forward, he's faithful to God. We lift him up. Thank you that he loves acts justly, loves mercy, and walks humbly with you, God. And so be present with us tonight, we pray. Amen.
Gracious, there it is. Gracious Lord, we give you praise and honor tonight. Keep our life and strength.
At this time, we ask that your lives are able to remove all that learn and welcome Life Discovery Church for the performance of our national anthem presented by American Choice Federal Credit Union.
A very nice rendition of our national anthem here tonight in York, Pennsylvania, and some of the pregame festivities this evening, all part of the Children's Aid Society of Southern Pennsylvania District, the sponsor of this 3-game series between the Ducks and the Revolution. The Children's Aid Society from New Oxford, Pennsylvania, who has helped children and their families build stronger, healthier lives through compassionate and professional services in their community since 1913. So great to have them here at the ballpark. And now we get ready for baseball. The Ducks and the Revolution open up a 3-game series here in York. Let's go through the starting lineups for the two teams. For the Ducks, managed by Wally Backman, Vladimir Frias will get the start today. His first start at third base as a member of the Ducks. Steve Lombardozzi will bat second and play second base. The 3-hitter and left fielder is L.J. Mazzilli. Our pregame show guest, Sal Giardina, back in the starting lineup for the first time since June 24th. He will serve as the designated hitter and bat in the cleanup spot. Hitting fifth and at first base is Davidson Romero. The 6-hitter and shortstop is Ryan Jackson. Hector Sanchez will do the catching. He will bat seventh. In the 8th spot, the right fielder, Daniel Fields. Breland Almodovar plays center field. He will round out the order batting ninth. Ducks will be facing right-hander Duke Von Schaman, who comes into the game 2-3 on the year with a 6.58 ERA through 7 starts. Faced the Ducks here and took the loss back on June 11th as the Ducks hit him up for 6 runs on 7 hits over 6 innings. He walked 1 and struck out 1, though he got the win his last time out. On the flip side for the York Revolution, who are managed by Mark Mason, the winningest manager in Revolution history, Darian Sanford will lead things off. The speedster plays center field. Jan Sanchez is at shortstop. He will bat second. The 3-hitter and left fielder is the power hitter Melky Mesa. And in the cleanup spot, the league's leading hitter at first base, Carlos Castro. Jack Kenley will play second base and bat fifth. The 6-hitter and right fielder is James Harris. Wellington Dotel will serve as the designated hitter tonight. He bats in the 7th spot. The 8-hitter is the third baseman, Andrew Dundon, and rounding out the order at catcher, Tyler Hill. Meanwhile, for the Ducks on the mound tonight will be left-hander Darren Downs, the team's pitching coach and left-handed starter. He makes his 4th start of the year, 0-1 record thus far with a 4.50 ERA. Earned his first quality start the last time he took the mound. That was on July 3rd on Long Island against Southern Maryland, but took a no decision in a game the Ducks rallied back and won in waddle-off fashion by the count of 5-4. So that's the look at the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. We are ready to go. Vladimir Frias will step up to the plate. switch hitter, so he'll be batting from the left side. And stepping up onto the pitching rubber for the York Revolution is right-hander Duke Von Schaman. First of 3 this weekend from PeoplesBank Park in beautiful York, Pennsylvania. First pitch of tonight's ball game on the way from Duke Von Schaman. It is a fastball taken outside for ball 1, and we are underway at 6:50 p.m., about 20 minutes delayed because of some inclement weather that came in before tonight's ball game. The 1-0, high pop-up in the air behind first down the right field line. James Harris racing over towards the line and makes the catch as he crosses into foul territory for the first out of the ball game. So Frias is now 3 for 20 in a Ducks uniform to begin this 2021 season. Joined Long Island when they returned home for that 7-game homestand that was just completed. The Ducks went 4-3. They split a 4-game series with the Blue Crabs over July 4th weekend and then took 2 out of 3 from the High Point Rockers earlier this week. Switch hitter Steve Lombardozzi comes up, batting from the left side. First pitch on the way from Von Schaman, and that misses down and away for ball number 1. Lombardozzi's been red hot at the plate, .331 batting average, 5 homers, 25 runs batted in. 1-0. Fly ball in the air to shallow or to deep right center. It actually took off a little bit more than I expected. Sanford, though, puts it away, and that's the second out of the inning. So back-to-back flyouts induced by Duke Von Schaman. And with 2 away, that'll leave it up to the Ducks left fielder, L.J. Mazzilli. Long Island in the road gray uniforms tonight with the Long Island inscript on the front and the green number with white and orange outlining on the front and the back. The Revolution are in their black uniforms tonight with gray lettering and numbering. It says York on the front chest, and lettering and numbering with a white outline. First pitch here to L.J. Mazzilli, and he'll take a fastball that misses down and away for ball number 1. Mazzilli comes in hitting .294 for the Ducks, a home run and 20 runs batted in. 1-0. And again, Von Schaman missed, low and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Revolution won 2 out of 3 against Long Island in the Ducks' first visit here this year, June 11th through the 13th. 2-0. And Von Schaman missed again. Another pitch that looked pretty good from our vantage point, but I'm guessing was just slightly low and outside. He hasn't missed by much in this at-bat, but has missed 3 straight times. And here, he delivers the strike. A little bit higher in the zone over the outside corner, 3-1. Von Schaman works from the stretch. Kicks and fires, and Mazzilli rips one on the ground through the left side for a base hit. So right away, L.J. Mazzilli extends that hitting streak. He has now hit safely in 17 consecutive games. The longest hitting streak and longest on-base streak by a Duck this year. Wastes no time extending it tonight. It took him until his 3rd at-bat in last night's game to extend it. A little infield single to short, and without that, the streak would have ended, but good hustle by Mazzilli in the 6th inning, got him on base, and he ended up scoring a run. So, with a runner at first, 2 down, that'll bring up Sal Giardina to the plate, playing for the first time since June the 24th, had missed 13 consecutive games with a lower body injury. Quick throw over to check on Mazzilli, who is back safely. But Giardina, healthy enough to get back in there. He was activated off the disabled list today. And serving as the designated hitter tonight, slowly eased back into action. First pitch from Von Schaman, and Giardina a half swing at a breaking ball down and in. They ask for an appeal, no swing, says tonight's 3rd base umpire, who right now is stationed over by 2nd. That is Carl Villanueva. Calvin Baker, the home plate umpire tonight. Silvio Martinez Jr. over at 1st. Mazzilli takes his lead off of first base. The 1-0 is inside again. So quickly, Giardina ahead in the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He is hitting .300 on the season for the Ducks. 1 home run and 13 runs batted in. Von Schaman set to go. Kicks and delivers, and Giardina fouls one straight back to the screen. Crowd continuing to file in. A light crowd on this Friday evening. Again, there was some rain that came in about 5:45 or so. About 10 to 15 minutes of a downpour, and then the skies cleared up. Now mostly blue sky overhead with the sun setting behind the left field stands. Throw over, back safely is Mazzilli. And it is another humid night here at PeoplesBank Park, but seems to have cooled a little bit after the rain passed through. 2-1 pitch. Giardina fouls another one of the screen, this time slightly more off to the third base side. So that will even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes as Von Schaman looks to pitch a scoreless top of the first inning. LJ Mazzilli remains at first base for the Ducks after reaching on the 1-out single. Von Schaman set to go. Here's the kick and the pitch, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. Got him to chase the off-speed down and away. First strikeout of the night for right-hander Duke Von Schaman. No runs for the Ducks, 1 hit, 1 man left on base. After a half inning of play, it is the Ducks nothing, and the Revolution coming up to bat.
Hey fans, this is outfielder and hitting coach Lou Ford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Bottom of the first inning, the Long Island Ducks and the York Revolution scoreless. Fans, every time a Ducks batter draws a walk this season, it is a First National Bank of LI walk to first for 93 years. The First National Bank of LI has been helping their clients succeed. They invite you to experience their customer-first approach for yourself. Visit fnbli.com. So Duke Von Schaman allows a single to LJ Mazzilli, but nothing further in the top half of the first inning. And now Darren Downs will take the mound in the bottom of the first for Long Island. And he will navigate this York Revolution lineup. That is certainly a lineup that could swing the bat well, especially in this ballpark that is somewhat of a hitter's friendly ballpark, especially to left field. So here is Darian Sanford to the plate, switch hitter from the right side. First pitch from Downs is a fastball strike over the inside corner. 0-1. Sanford this year coming over to the Revolution after playing the last few seasons with the Lancaster Barnstormers. 0-1, and that one misses down and in, even the count. Setting 200 for the Revolution, 1 homer, 6 RBIs, but the speed is still there, leads the league by a country mile with 28 stolen bases in 35 attempts. 1-1 is up and outside. Downs misses for ball 2. So obviously one of the keys to the Ducks is keeping this man off the base path. So Hector Sanchez has thrown him out a couple times trying to steal. This year he's done it as well back in 2019 when Sanford was with the Barnstormers. 2-1. Fastball misses upstairs from Downs, who thought he had that pitch for a strike, but does not get the call, and Downs was visibly frustrated that he did not get the call from the automated ball strike system. So now the count 3-1 on Sanford. Downs kicks and fires home. Sanford takes, and there's a strike. Bell tie over the outside corner. That'll run the count full at 3-2. That pitch just a little bit lower than the previous one. That's why he got the strike call. Now the payoff pitch to the plate, and Sanford drives one in the air to right field. Going back a couple steps, Daniel Fields, and he'll make the grab for out number 1. So Sanford retired, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Jan Sanchez. And wouldn't you know it, he's coming up to the same song that Vladimir Frias comes up to. I forget the name of the song for sure, but just heard it, and it's the same song that Vladimir Frias was coming to the plate to during the homestand for Long Island. Always interesting when you see two teams, separate teams, but both players, one on each side, have that same walk-up song. So here is Sanchez from the right side. First pitch from Darren Downs. And Sanchez takes a fastball strike over the inside corner, 0-1. Revolution have mostly righties in their lineup. 7 of the 9 are righties. Sanford a switch hitter. The only lefty tonight is second baseman Jack Kenley. Here is the 0-1. It's taken up and away for ball 1. But there aren't really many lefty options for the Revolution anyway. On their bench tonight, they have 1 lefty, that's Josue Herrera, and 3 righties. So it's not like because Downs is pitching, they're going with a predominantly righty lineup. 1-1 pitch, and that's popped up foul, first base side well out of play. So that'll move the count to 1-2 on Sanchez. Revolution rival in Lancaster, the Barnstormers, they have a very good hitter hitting in the number 2 spot. Jan Sanchez here, Melvin Mercedes for the Barnstormers. Of course, Steve Lombardozzi typically hits second for the Ducks, and he's had a great season. Here, Downs gets a swing and a miss on a nasty curveball diving down it in for strike 3. So there's the first K of the night for Darren Downs, 2 away in the first, and that'll bring up Melky Mesa. We came back from break after it happened, but of course, here in York, bottom of the first inning, when the Revs come to the plate for the very first time, old Cannonball Charlie sends off the big cannon out in right center field and sends a loud boom throughout the city of York. Line drive to right field here by Mesa. That's going to get down for a base hit into the gap. Long run for Daniel Fields to get to it, and Mesa will cruise in a second with a 2-out double. So just like the Ducks, a 2-out hit for the Revolution. Mesa wasting no time, going after the first pitch from Downs. His 11th double of the season. And York, when you get to this part of the order, you got to be careful. The Revolution heart of the order, very, very dangerous. Melky Mesa, although only 1 home run on the season, has a tremendous amount of power and is hitting .278. But then you get to this man, Carlos Castro, who right now is tearing up the Atlantic League. A .429 batting average, which leads the Atlantic League. He's got 10 home runs on the season for the Revs and 38 runs batted in. 38 RBIs, second only to Blake Galen of the Barnstormers. So here's the dangerous Castro from the right side. First pitch from Downs is a curveball in for a strike. And the count 0-1. And then behind Castro, you've got a .339 hitter in Jack Kenley. So there's 3 through 5 of Mesa, Castro, and Kenley. If Downs can keep them quiet, they'll likely have a good night. Here he deals a fastball that missed the inside corner. So that'll even up the count at 1-1. Vladimir Frias out at third base for the Ducks tonight. His first start at third as a member of the flock. He played shortstop all last season. And he's either been a shortstop or a DH since joining the team last Friday. Downs looking in for the sign from Sanchez, and now time called at home plate. Castro gets reset in the batter's box. Downs again looks in for the sign from his catcher. Now has the pitch he likes. Here's the 1-1. And Castro takes down and in. Good block by Sanchez at the plate to keep Mesa put at second. 2 balls and a strike on Castro. Revolution were last here, July 4th weekend, a rivalry series with the Barnstormers, which the team split 2-2. And then the Revs went to West Virginia for a quick 3-game set. Now back here at home to take on the Ducks. 2-ball, 1-strike pitch. Chopped into the ground, foul at home plate. And that'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Carlos Castro. This is the start of a long homestand for the Revolution. They will be home for 12 consecutive games from, well, my apologies, I was looking at the wrong month here. There'll be a quick 3-game series, and they go on the road for 6. 3 in Lancaster, 3 on Long Island. It's actually the start of 3 consecutive weekends in which the Ducks and the Revolution will face each other. 2-2 swing and a miss for strike 3. Ball was down in the dirt. Sanchez will field and throw over to Romero for the out, and that'll retire the side. So Darren Downs strikes out 2 in the opening inning, including the dangerous Castro with a runner in scoring position. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. We have played one here in York. Ducks and the Revolution are scoreless.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Vin Mazzaro, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSCG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pscgliny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime. Well, we move to the second inning here in York, Pennsylvania. The Revolution and the Ducks scoreless through 1 inning of play. As we go to the second inning, we remind you that the 2021 season of Ducks baseball is presented by Catholic Health. Visit them online at chsli.org. Catholic Health, long live Long Island. Up to the plate for Long Island will be Davidson Romero. First baseman and 5-hitter for the Ducks. It'll be Romero, Jackson, and Sanchez due up here in the second. Both teams send 4 men to the plate in the first. Both get a hit from their 3-hitter, but neither side plates a run. Duke Von Schaman ready to go on the mound. His first pitch to Romero is a breaking ball that misses upstairs, and the count 1-0. Romero hitting 5 for 26 thus far, 192 average, no homers, 4 RBIs since joining the Ducks. The 1-0 on the ground up the third baseline, kicks foul. Past Andrew Dundon and down the line. That'll even up the count at 1-1 on Romero, who just joined the Ducks slightly before Frias did. They're both from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, nearby neighbors, and have a good friendship off the field. 1-1, swing and a miss. Good breaking ball from Von Schaman diving down in the zone. Romero out in front, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Romero joined the Ducks when they were in Lancaster on June 29th, and then just 3 days later, Frias joined the Ducks on Long Island. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and Romero a swing and a miss for strike 3. Went after the slider down and away. Von Schaman with his second strikeout of the night, and there's one away here in the second inning. Well, I mentioned this before, but Von Schaman faced the Ducks once already this year. That came here on June the 11th, which was also the opening game of the series. In fact, in that series, June 11th through the 13th, the Ducks faced Duke Von Schaman, Austin Nicely, and Austin Steinfurt in order. In this series, they'll face the exact same 3 in that order. First pitch to Ryan Jackson misses upstairs for ball 1. Austin Nicely will start tomorrow. And then Austin Steinfurt in the series finale Sunday afternoon. Here comes the 1-0. And Jackson swings and lines a bullet into center field, but right at Darian Sanford, who will make the catch. Good swing by Jackson, but hit it right to Sanford, who had to take maybe a step to make the catch. 2 away in the second inning. That'll bring up Hector Sanchez. For the Ducks in that series, Joe Iorio got the start in the opener against Von Schaman, but tonight it's Darren Downs. Brendan Feldman started the second game, and he too will start the second game of this series tomorrow night. So it'll be the same matchup as the Saturday night, the last go-round, Feldman against Nicely. And then Anderson De Leon, who pitched well as a starter his last time out, will also get the start in the series finale on Sunday. So it'll be De Leon against Steinfurt on Sunday. 1-0 the count on Hector Sanchez, who is the switch-hitting catcher, batting in the 7th spot for Long Island. The 1-0 from Von Schaman. Sanchez hits a high fly ball down the right field line. Long run over for Harris, who will run out of room, and it lands just foul. Silvio Martinez Jr. right there to make the call. It didn't miss the line by much, but a foul ball ruled, and so the count 1-1. By the way, when Jackson lined out to center field for the second out of this inning, he was the 10th batter of tonight's game. Did you know that you could join Planet Fitness for as little as $10 a month? Visit planetfitness.com today to find your nearest club and to learn more. So Sanchez back to the plate for Long Island with a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Von Schaman gets the sign and comes set. And the 1-1 on the ground, foul, first base line. So that will move the count to 1-2. In the start against Long Island back on June 11th, which the Ducks won 6-0, Von Schaman allowed 6 runs, all earned on 7 hits over 6 innings. Walked 1, struck out 1, and threw 93 pitches, 64 for strikes. Left trailing 6-0, and that would be the final score. Here's the 1-2. Sanchez lays off a breaking ball down and away. That'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Overall, Von Schaman has a 2-3 record with a 6.58 earned run average. Right-hander ready. Here's his 2-2. Sanchez pops one up in the air to right, shallow. Going out is Kenley, in is Harris. And the right fielder, James Harris, makes the catch to retire the side in order here in the second inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We played an inning and a half. Still scoreless.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elgin Mazzilli, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. Ducks and the Revolution scoreless. We go to the bottom half of the second inning. Darren Downs back to the mound for Long Island to begin his second inning of work. Well, the Ducks, it'll just be a quick 3-game series here in York. They'll have an off day Monday, and then they're back on Long Island Tuesday through Sunday, July 13th through the 18th, a 6-game homestand. 3-game series against the West Virginia Power. And as we were talking about before, it's the York Revolution again next weekend, that time on Long Island. And then the Ducks will be back here 2 weeks from today. So it's 3 consecutive weekends with the Ducks and the Revolution playing each other, twice here in York and once on Long Island. Tickets are available for all 6 games on the upcoming homestand July 13th through the 18th. You can get your tickets by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, going online to liducks.com, or by calling 631-940-TIXX. And if you've got a weekend free, whether it's this weekend or 2 weeks from now, I highly recommend coming here to York to enjoy a game at this ballpark. First pitch fastball's up and inside for ball 1. It's one of my favorites to visit around the Atlantic League. Lots of fun things, especially for kids to do. Really intimate seating bowl. Not a bad seat in the house to watch the game. The 1-0 is chopped on the ground weakly to the right side. They're going to call a foul ball here off the front foot. So instead of an out, it is a strike, and the count 1-1. There's also plenty to do in the area. York, a very historic city in terms of American history. The Turkey Hill experience isn't too far from here. If you're a fan of ice cream, iced tea, lemonade, any of that stuff, pretty cool spot to check out. 1-1 is a breaking ball taken for a strike. That'll move the count to 1-2. Hershey is not too far from here either, maybe about an hour's drive, probably a little less. If you want to ride some rides and roller coasters at Hershey Park. Lots to do in this area of Pennsylvania. Ground ball to first anyway, hit by Jack Kenley, taken to the bag by Romero for the out. So ultimately, the out ended up being recorded on the ground out to first anyway off the bat of Kenley. And there's one away here in the bottom of the second inning. This ballpark was the site of the Atlantic League All-Star Game 2 years ago. Actually, 2 years ago tomorrow was the All-Star Game here at PeoplesBank Park, which the Freedom Division, back when there was the Freedom and Liberty Division, won in a home run derby after the 9th inning with the score tied. And hometown hero Isaias Tejeda won it with a home run over the arch nemesis. First pitch is outside on a fastball from Downs to James Harris for ball 1. Harris, the 6-hitter and right fielder for the Revs, hitting .246 on the year, no home runs and 7 RBIs. Downs gets the sign from Sanchez and comes set. And the 1-0 is a fastball taken for a strike. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Harris with Dotel on deck. 1 out and bases empty here in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the 1-1. Fastball runs off the outside corner for a ball. This is Downs' first start against the Revolution this year, his 4th start overall. He comes in 0-1 with a 4.50 ERA. 12 strikeouts at 14 innings to 4 walks. He's allowed 7 runs, all earned on 11 hits. All those stats coming into tonight. Deals a fastball strike over the inside corner here. And that'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Defense playing straight away here for the righty Harris. Downs gets the sign and comes set. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, grounded to the left side. Diving stop made by Frias. Throws from the dirt. It's not in time. Great effort by Frias, diving to his left in the hole, but ultimately could not get it to first base to beat Harris. It'll be an infield single for the Revolution right fielder. Second hit of the night for York. Again, this is Vladimir Frias' first start at third base as a member of the Long Island Ducks. Last year, played every game at shortstop or served as the DH for Long Island. And that's where he was earlier this season. But in his career, he has some experience playing third base. 29 games worth at third base in his career coming in. Primarily, it's been shortstop and second base, though. First pitch here is a fastball strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So we'll see if Wally Backman tries to move Frias around a bit, get him some opportunities at short, at third, maybe even second base. Lombardozzi, who is at second, can also play third for Long Island, as we saw on the homestand. We'll see if Ryan Jackson gets any play at either second base or third base as well. We know Davidson Romero across the diamond at first base can play third. So Wally Backman has a lot of versatility with his infield right now. Throw over by Downs to check on the runner. Harris back safely. Harris does have speed. He's 6 for 6 in the stolen base department, so Downs will keep a close eye on him. Be an 0-1 from Downs. Runner going. They caught him. The throw from Romero hits the runner. And so safe at second base is going to be James Harris with a stolen base. Downs had caught him, had him picked off at first base, but the runner took off for second, and a poor throw from Romero right into the back of Harris as he ran. So make it 7 for 7 in steals now for Harris, and now he's in scoring position with one man out. 0-1 to Dotel. Swing and a miss. Good curveball down and in from Downs. And the count moves to 0-2. Dotel hitting .352 this year for the Revolution. 2 homers, 10 RBIs, serving as the designated hitter tonight. Downs comes set. Here's the pitch. And Dotel grounds it foul to the front of the Ducks dugout on the third base side. Last time out for Downs was on Saturday night against the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. Took a no decision, but got his first quality start of the year. 3 runs on 5 hits over 6 innings. Walked 1, struck out 4, and took a no decision in the Ducks' 5-4 waddle-off win. Again, the 0-2, fastball taken, and it is just a little bit high. So that will move the count to a ball and 2 strikes on Dotel, with Andrew Dundon waiting on deck. Harris takes his lead off second base with 1 out. Here is the 1-2 from Downs. And Dotel takes a curveball. This one misses low and outside. Downs with a scoreless first inning, a good start to his night. He had allowed 2 runs in the first inning his last time out, and has allowed 3 earned runs in the first inning in his 3 starts. So scoreless first inning tonight, but now trying to work around the runner at second with 1 out here in the second inning. Runner dancing off second. The 2-2 here is hit on the ground towards the middle. Diving stop made by Jackson to his feet. Throws to first in time for the out. Dotel does not like the call from Silvio Martinez. And neither does NOL is checked at the first base coach Sandy De Leon. But they rule it out. Great play by Ryan Jackson, the Ducks shortstop. And there's 2 away. James Harris advances to third on the play. So close play. We'd have to watch it on replay to see whether or not the throw beat him there. But either way, it doesn't matter. The out call made by Silvio Martinez Jr. So 2 away, runner at third. Here is Andrew Dundon, the 8-hitter and third baseman. First pitch on the way from Downs. Breaking ball taken on the outside corner, a called strike. 0-1. Dundon hitting .232 this year for the Revolution. 1 home run and 13 runs batted in. 0-1. Check swing foul ball to the first base side into the crowd. Here at PeoplesBank Park, they do not have the extended netting that goes the majority down the line like they do on Long Island. It just goes to the dugout, the side of the dugout closest to home plate. So it is a high netting behind the plate, and then it kind of tapers down as it goes to the dugout, but most of the first and third base line is exposed. 0-2 from Downs. Fastball misses upstairs. And that'll run the count to a ball and 2 strikes on Dundon. Waiting on deck is the catcher and 9-hitter Tyler Hill for the Revolution. No score, bottom of the second inning. Harris, who reached on an infield single, stole second and moved to the third on a ground out, stays there right now. 1-2. And that's down and in. It kicks by Sanchez back behind the plate. Harris will come in to score. And the York Revolution strike first and take a 1-0 lead. So a wild pitch from Darren Downs brings home the game's first run. And York strikes first in the series opener. For Darren Downs, that's his second wild pitch of the season. Here comes his 2-2 delivery. And Dundon, a check swing at a ball down and in. This time blocked by Sanchez. That'll run the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Down seems to be laboring a bit here in this inning. He's already up to 36 pitches tonight, 22 for strikes. Wow, the double in the first inning, but struck out 2. Here in the second, though, out seemed to be coming by harder for the lefty. Now the payoff pitch is hit in the air to left. L.J. Mazzilli, a couple steps over to his left, will make the catch, and that will retire the side. But the Revolution get on the scoreboard. 1 run, 1 hit, and the wild pitch that brought him home. No errors and nobody left. After 2 innings of play, the Revolution will lead it 1-0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Joe Iorio, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicolak pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak paver, let Nicolak pavers pave your way. Pave your way.
Two innings complete with the York Revolution on top of the Long Island Ducks, 1-0. As we go to the third inning, it is time for the Ducks Health Report, which is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapists of the Long Island Ducks. 2 members of the flock are currently out on the disabled list with injuries. Johnny Helwig and Vin Mazzaro, both right-handed pitchers, both dealing with undisclosed upper body injuries. Other than that, the Ducks are a healthy bunch, and they got 1 player off the disabled list today, Sal Giardina, who starts tonight as the Ducks' designated hitter. So we go to the third inning. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 in the order due up for the Ducks. Daniel Fields, Breland Almadova, and Vladimir Frias to the plate to face Duke von Schaman, who thus far has retired 6 of the 7 hitters he has faced. First pitch from the righty, and Fields, it's a high fly ball in the air to right center field. Fairly well hit. Converging are Sanford and Harris in the gap, and it's the right fielder Harris who makes the call and the catch in front of the warning track for the first out. Fields gave it a ride, but could not get it up over the head of Harris for an extra base hit. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Duke von Schaman in the third. And that'll bring up the 9-hitter and center fielder Breland Almadova. Both these teams had bus trips after yesterday. Ducks coming here to York today, which is about a 4.5-hour or so trip from Long Island. First pitch from Duke von Schaman to Breland Almadova is a fastball taken for a strike, 0-1. The Revs came back home last night after playing in Charleston, West Virginia against the Power, which is about a 5.5-hour trip. 0-1, fouled off down the right field line, out of play. And Almadova quickly behind it, 0-2. He's 2 for his first 13 in a Ducks uniform, a 154 average, no homers and a run batted in. Von Schaman looking in for the sign from Hill, comes set. And the 0-2 is hit on the ground up the third baseline, foul. Grabbed there by Lou Ford, coaching at third, and now looking for a youngster to throw it to. Flips it into the crowd. So we'll do it again at 0-2. Defense slightly shifted towards the third base side, not by much though. 0-2, and that's lined past the reach of the first baseman Castro and down the right field line. Harris over in the corner to field, Almadova going for second, and he slides in there safely. So Breland Almadova with a double down the right field line, his second extra base hit with the flock. And Long Island gets its first runner in a scoring position tonight. Good piece of hitting by Almadova to just push it the other way. And gets it past Castro. And as I mentioned, the defense had a slight shift towards the third base side. So Castro a little bit further off the bag there. That's why he could not get to that ball. So each team now with 2 hits. Almadova at second base with 1 out. And back to the top of the order we go for Vladimir Frias. Frias, the switch hitting third baseman from the left side against the righty Von Schaman. First pitch on the way to the plate, and Frias grounds it foul right towards the Revolution dugout on the first base side. 0-1. Frias a fly out to right to lead off the ball game back in the top of the first. Almadova takes his lead off second. Von Schaman comes set. The 0-1. Frias a line drive into right field, and Harris will have to play it on a hop. It lands for a base hit. Almadova had a hold to make sure the ball wasn't caught, so he will stop at third base. Frias with his first hit of the night. The Ducks with back-to-back hits with 1 out against Duke Von Schaman. So Frias aboard at first, Almadova at third, only 1 out in the inning. And now Steve Lombardozzi to the plate for Long Island, batting from the left side. So Lombardozzi digs in as Von Schaman looks in for the sign from Hill. Fly ball here could tie the ball game up. First pitch on the way. Lombardozzi takes a slider over the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Lombardozzi fly to center in the first. He had 2 hits last night along with a walk. Was on base 3 out of the 4 times he came to the plate, scored a run as well. Coming off another very strong series against the High Point Rockers. Quick throw over, and Frias has to scamper back to the bag. Frias has a stolen base already, and he had a lot of speed back in 2019, so he can run. But again, a throw over, this time much closer, and Frias again just got back in there. Ducks are going to have to pay attention, especially with that pickoff move. Von Schaman quickly threw over there, and Frias wasn't ready for it, it looked like initially, but he just got back there in time before the tag from Castro. Another throw over. And again, Frias is back safely. Von Schaman's got a quick move to first base. It looked like Castro got a little banged up there when he went to go slap the tag on Frias. 2 of them smiling over at first base there. But Von Schaman trying to get a big out at first base, which would prevent a fly ball from getting a run in. Frias takes his lead off of first again. Von Schaman set the 0-1, and Lombardozzi takes a slider inside to even the count at 1-1. Against the Rockers this week, Lombardozzi was 4 for 7 at the plate. He had a homer, 4 RBIs, 3 runs, and 4 walks. Not only did he have 4 hits and 7 at-bats, but he drew 4 walks as well, seemingly on base every time he comes to the plate. 1-1, a swing and a miss out in front of the breaking ball. That'll run the count to 1-2. Have to think he's got friends and family in attendance again here today. He lives not too far from here, maybe about an hour or so to the west in Chambersburg. Almadova leads off third, Frias off first. The pitch, ground ball hit to first. It goes under the glove of Castro and down the right field line. Almadova scores easily. Frias on his way to third base, and he'll get the stop sign there as the throw comes into Kenley. An RBI, or a ball down the right field line that brings in a run, and the Ducks have tied the game up at 1 apiece here in the third inning. We'll see exactly how that is scored, but it seemed like a ground ball to first in which they might have gotten it out at the plate, and ultimately the ball goes right underneath his glove and down the right field line. So Almadova will score from third. Frias goes from first to third, and Lombardozzi ends up at second base. Ducks have tied the game. Now they've got runners at second and third with one man out for L.J. Mazzilli. They're going to throw to second base here. I think they were trying to say that Frias had missed second base, but the third base umpire makes the call. That's, again, Villanueva. Carl Villanueva said safe, so he must have touched the base and everything was okay. They rule it an error, so for Lombardozzi, it looks like they've given him an RBI, though. Slider here, taking 4 strike, 0-1. So that's going to be an error on Carlos Castro, his 4th of the year. And errors have been a huge, huge issue for the Revolution this year. Getting the sign and coming set is Von Schaman. Now time called out. So I guess they're saying an error and that the run would have scored anyway. I think Castro probably would have thrown to the plate, but who knows. 0-1. Mazzilli, a ground ball to the left side and through. Another base hit for L.J. Mazzilli. Frias will score. Lombardozzi will stop at third. L.J. Mazzilli with his second hit of the night, and his RBI single has the Ducks on top, 2-1. Mazzilli just keeps on hitting. He picks up RBI number 21 on the year. Frias scores from third. His third run of the season. Lombardozzi moves to third. And now the Ducks with runners at the corners. Still only one out. And up steps Sal Giardino. So for Lombardozzi, if he gets credit for the RBI, it's his 26th of the year. And again, the scorekeeping I'm seeing has him with an RBI. Sal Giardino, a ground ball to the right side. There's a base hit. Scoring from third, Lombardozzi. Mazzilli will stop at second. Welcome back to the lineup, Sal Giardino. His RBI single makes it 3-1 Long Island. RBI number 14 for Giardino. Lombardozzi, who reached on the error, scores. And that is now 5 consecutive batters that have reached base against Duke Von Schaman. And we were talking about the Revolution defense and how it has really hurt them this year. York comes into the game tonight with a league-low .952 fielding percentage and a league-high 67 errors, 16 more errors than the next highest team, the West Virginia Power. First pitch to Romero is lifted in the air to center field. Darian Sanford has plenty of room, though, to make the catch. No advance from the runners. Lots of first pitch swings from the Ducks. So Romero now 0 for 2. And after 5 straight reach, Von Schaman gets an out. 2 away in the inning. That'll bring up Ryan Jackson to the plate. So a 2 away, up steps Ryan Jackson to the plate, batting from the right side. Mazzilli leads from second, and Giardino from first. Jackson swings at the first pitch as well, and he chases downstairs for strike 1. So 3 runs in the inning for the Ducks, 4 hits and an error thus far. Lombardozzi, Mazzilli, and Giardino with RBIs in the frame. Mazzilli leads from second, Giardino from first. It'll be an 0-1 to Jackson, who fly to center his first time up. Hit the ball hard, though. 0-1. Checks his swing this time on a breaking ball down and away. And that's going to even up the count, add 1 ball and 1 strike. Jackson was 3 for 6 in the series with a run scored against the Rockers. He's hit safely in 3 in a row coming into the game, went 1 for 2 yesterday. Von Schaman looking in for the sign, a 1-1 pitch upcoming. The righty up to 41 pitches on the night. Here's the pitch, and Jackson lines this one to left. Back goes Mesa. He'll make the catch on another line drive out from Jackson, and that'll retire the side. So in the inning, the Ducks score 3 runs. They get 4 hits. There was an error, a big one, by Carlos Castro, the first baseman, and 2 men were left on base. 2.5 innings in the books here in York. It is now the Ducks 3 and the Revolution 1.
Hey fan, this is catcher Hector Sanchez, and you are listening to Dog Baseball on the Long Island Dogs Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
A big top half of the third inning for the Ducks has them in front 3-1 over the York Revolution. Breland Almadova scoring on an error by Carlos Castro, and then L.J. Mazzilli and Sal Giardino with RBI singles. From what I am seeing, 2 of the runs were earned in the inning, 1 of them unearned. Presumably the run scored by Lombardozzi since he reached on an error. So we go to the bottom of the third. Darren Downs back to the mound. This Revolution team can swing the bat well. They're currently 4th in the league in batting, middle of the pack, but they do have a potent offense, as they traditionally have had. First pitch on the way to the plate is a fastball strike, 0-1 from Downs to Tyler Hill, who's hitting .228 this year, no homers and 9 RBIs. The 0-1 from Downs. Another fastball. This one misses high to even up the count. York's pitching is also middle of the pack. They're 5th in pitching with a 5.40 ERA in an Atlantic League this year, where the team with the best ERA is Southern Maryland right now at 4.81. Another fastball from Downs. This one just missed the corner. He thought he had a strike, but they count 2-1. But their defense has really struggled. As we told you, the most errors in the Atlantic League by far. And another one here tonight that cost them at least 1 run. 2-1, foul tipped into the glove of Sanchez for strike 2. As Hill chased the pitch up out of the zone. So that'll even up the count. Ducks, meanwhile, currently 7th in the league in batting at .265, but their pitching is 2nd best and their defense is best. So pitching and defense has once again led the way for the Flock this year. 2-2 is lined foul down the right field line. And on the homestand, the pitching was much better than it was on the road trip in Gastonia and Lancaster, 2 teams that can also swing the bat well. But they did a much better job pitching at home. The offense, though, had some troubles getting runs home. Twice shut out 1-0 by the Blue Crabs. Foul ball back to the screen behind home plate. We'll do it again at 2-2. And then could not get the really big hit that they were looking for yesterday. Went 2 for 10 with runners in scoring position, and the 6-4 loss to the Rockers that prevented them from getting their first series sweep of the year. Again, the 2-2. Hill, a ground ball foul down the third base line. Hill battling with Downs here to keep the bat going. Downs thus far has allowed a run on 2 hits. The run coming home when Downs threw a wild pitch with 2 outs. That allowed James Harris to score from third. But the Ducks answer right back with a 3 spot in the top half of the third to take their first lead of the game. 2-2 pitch again, and Hill lifts one in the air to center. Racing in is Breland Almadova, and to his right to make the catch. So retired on the fly ball is Hill. 1 away in this third inning. We go back to the top of the order. So that'll bring up the speedy Darian Sanford to the plate from the right side. And ultimately, these are two teams that have had their bumps in the road early on. There really hasn't been any team, with the exception maybe of the Lexington Legends, that I'm sure is overly thrilled with their play in the early part of the season. Line to left and a base hit for Darian Sanford past the outreach of Vladimir Frias. So hard hit single by Sanford, his first hit of the night. Fly to right his first time up. And the Speedsters aboard with one out here in the third inning. The Legends are 10 games over 500 at 23-13. They have been absolutely dominant at home, 14-2, compared to 9-11 on the road. And they lead the South Division coming into play today by 5.5 games over High Point, 7 over West Virginia, 7.5 over Gastonia. The Ducks and the Blue Crabs lead the North Division at 20-17. Lancaster third, a game and a half back at 19-19, and then York in the rear, 4.5 back at 16-22. So again, outside of Lexington, no other team really has put up an impressive start to the year. The Ducks and Blue Crabs have played well at times, but they've also struggled at times, and that's a big reason why they're both only 3 games over 500. First pitch here, squaring to bunt, pulling back and taking the pitch upstairs was Jan Sanchez for ball 1. Well, I mentioned Sanford at first. He is a real speed threat, a league-high 28 stolen bases this year. He's been caught 7 times, including a couple of times by Hector Sanchez. He's got a lead past the edge of the cutout, held on by Romero. Downs is 1-0. Is a fastball that just missed the corner, and again, Downs unhappy with the call. So 2 balls and no strikes on Sanchez, who struck out swinging his first time up back in the opening inning. Downs looking over to Sanford at first. Time called at the plate. Sanchez last night was 1 for 3 with a double, a run scored, and 2 walks. And the Revolution defeat in West Virginia. Downs ready to go. Throws over, and back safely there is Sanford. Well, as a lefty, it's a little bit easier for Downs to hold the runner aboard. But Sanford is still lightning quick. Downs kicks and fires the 2-0. Fastball zips inside. And now Downs one more out of the zone away from putting 2 aboard with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the third, trying to protect the 3-1 lead. See if Sanchez gets the green light to swing at 3-0. Downs kicks and comes home. Sanchez takes. There's a strike. Belt tie over the inside corner of the plate. So that'll run the count to 3-1. The dangerous Melky Mesa waiting on deck. Downs would love a ground ball here. Here comes the 3-1 delivery. And he misses down and in for ball 4. So there is the first walk of the night issued by Darren Downs. Sanchez will go take first. Sanford will go to second. And the tying runs on for the Revolution with 1 man out. And up to the plate is going to step Melky Mesa as Downtown pays us a visit here in front of the broadcast booth. Long time no see, Downtown. We'll give you a fist pound tonight. Why not? So 2 on, 1 out for the Revolution here in the bottom of the third inning. Mesa, who doubled his first time up, back up to the plate. And the first pitch to him is a breaking ball that came down and in. He had to dance out of the way of it. 1 ball and no strikes. Downs has fared better against lefties compared to righties this year. Coming in, righties hitting .261, lefties .192. Opponents hitting .273 against him with runners in scoring position. 1-0 is lined to short, caught by Ryan Jackson. I don't know if he caught the ball or the ball caught him, but that was a terrific grab on an absolute laser off the bat of Melky Mesa. And a big second out there for Darren Downs. That was almost like a defensive catch for Ryan Jackson, who basically went down thinking the ball was heading right to his head, and he just stuck up the glove, and the ball happened to go right in it. So the first of the two big boppers retired. Now here's Carlos Castro, who comes to the plate for the second time tonight after striking out back in the first inning. And you know Castro wants to come up big here to try and atone for the error he committed in the top half of the third inning. First pitch coming from Downs. Sanford dancing off second, and Downs will step off the rubber. The Revolution calling for a balk here, but I don't believe the umpire is calling for any. Downs kind of faked throwing a second, but it did look like his left foot came off the rubber first, so it wouldn't be a balk there. Sanchez, the runner at first, seemed the most adamant to be calling for a balk.
Do that for a little bit, watch a movie, go to bed.
First pitch, and Castro takes down and in for ball one. Mentioned Downs has thrown a pretty good amount of pitches here in the early going, 54 for the lefty, as we play here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. He's able to get Castro to chase downstairs for strike 3 in the first, with a runner at second and 2 down. The 1-0 here, and he takes a breaking ball inside and low again. Castro was 2 for 4 yesterday with a run scored. Had a couple of Sanchez flashes the signs. Downs comes set. The 2-0. Fastball runs high and away. Downs behind 3-0. Another out of the zone would load him up. Jack Kenley, the 5-hitter and second baseman, waits on deck for the Revolution. Downs looking for a shutdown inning here in the bottom of the third after the Ducks put up a 3-spot in the top half of the inning to take their first lead of the night. Downs is ready. Runners dancing off the base again. 3-0. Swung on and grounded toward short. Backhanded by Jackson. Throws across the diamond in time for the out. Terrific play again by Ryan Jackson at short. He catches the smash line drive from Mesa and then robs Castro of a base hit and throws him out for the final out of the inning. Terrific work by Jackson at short in the third. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 left for the Revs. We will go to the fourth here at PeoplesBank Park. The Ducks maintain a 3-1 lead over the Revolution.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Mike Bolsinger, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated since 1957. Their state-of-the-art facility features a spacious showroom with a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Plus, every vehicle comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Some exclusions apply. And their service department is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. with enclosed service drives for your convenience and comfort. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway or online at SayvilleFord.com.
Remember what life used to be like? Before the virus, before the isolation. Remember the sights, the sounds, and those incredible smells? Remember when you didn't have to be 6 feet apart and there were reasons to celebrate? Remember what that felt like? It's time to make new memories to remember. Welcome back. Get tickets at liducks.com. liducks.com.
Well, some outstanding defense by Ryan Jackson at short. There's a reason why the Ducks are the best defensive team in the league coming into play tonight. Jackson showed it there. Grabs the hard line drive from Mesa and then the hard ground ball from Castro and throws him out from shallow left field at first base for the final out of the inning. I initially thought he was going to go for third, but a wise decision not to, with Darian Sanford running from second to third and Castro running up the first baseline. He had a much better shot at getting Castro out, and he made a perfect throw to Davidson Romero, But the final out of the inning to strand 2 on base and keep the Revs off the scoreboard. 3-1 Ducks lead as we go to the 4th. First pitch from Duke Von Schaman to Hector Sanchez, a breaking ball up and away, 1-0. Sanchez was the only Duck that did not come up to the plate in the 3rd inning. Fly to right, though, to end the 2nd. Here's the 1-0. Sanchez, a line drive down the right field line, hooking foul. That'll leaving up the count at 1-1. Sanchez had a tough series against the Rockers, went 0 for 5. Played 2 of the 3 games, with Juan de la Cruz catching the other. Be a 1-ball, 1-strike pitch to Sanchez. Right-hander kicks and fires. Sanchez hits a high fly ball in the air to deep center field. Sanford drifting back. He's got room, though, to make the catch. And there's one away. Well, again here at PeoplesBank Park, it is just 300 feet to the wall in left field. And in left, you have that high wall, the arch nemesis, the tallest wall in professional baseball, which protects Arch Street behind it, with several houses on the street. That's why they call it the arch nemesis. So it's very inviting for righty hitters, especially pull hitters. The fans here love to chant, "Hit the wall." First pitch to Fields, and he drives one deep but foul. 9-1. He hit the first pitch he saw well back in the 3rd inning, but fly to deep right center. It's 405 feet to straightaway center. Center and right York. 320 ball. 0-1. Checked his swing. Strike. Fields thought it was too far inside. Finds himself behind in the count at 0-2. Fields went 1 for 5 in the series against the Rockers with an RBI and a run. Went 0 for 3 yesterday, but drove in a run with a ground out. 0-2 here. He checks the swing and takes a breaking ball downstairs. Ball number 1. Ducks out hitting the Revs 5-3 here in the early going. 4 of those 5 hits coming in the 3rd. Von Schaman gets the sign from Hill. The 1-2 is a slider inside. That'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Breland Almadova waiting in the on-deck circle for Long Island. Here comes the 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. Fields will swing and a miss for strike 3. He chased downstairs. So that's the 3rd strikeout of the night for Duke Von Schaman. The fans here happy because he was the K-man tonight, so they're going to get some free mozzarella sticks from Rutter's, a nearby 7-Eleven-like gas station and convenience store. So 2 down quickly here in the 4th. A much better start to the inning for Duke Von Schaman compared to the 3rd. Now with 2 away, here's Breland Almadova, who got the rally started for the Ducks in the 3rd with a double down the right field line. First pitch on the way to the plate, and Almadova takes a breaking ball that just missed outside. Ball number 1. Almadova, his 2nd double as a member of the Ducks. He's now 3 for 14 at the plate. Scored his 2nd run for Long Island as well. 1-0, and this fastball misses inside. Almadova did not play last night. He went 0 for 4 with a run scored and a walk in the series against High Point. His double earlier tonight ended a 3-game hitless streak for the relative newcomer. 2-0 pitch. Fastball taken. This one just catches a piece of the corner on the outside of the plate, and that'll run the count to 2-1. Ducks with a 3-1 lead over the Revolution here in the series opener from York, Pennsylvania. 2-1. Slider misses, down and away. That's going to move the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. And another out of the zone would put a runner on base and send it back to the top of the order for Vladimir Frias. Here's the 3-1. On the ground up the 3rd baseline, just foul. Hard ground ball, but a little bit out in front. So now the count full at 3-2. Ducks did very well in this ballpark in 2019. 7 wins to 3 losses. They won the season series 13-7 over the Revolution. Payoff pitch on the way to the plate, and Almadova hits one on the ground at third base. Gobbled up there by Dundon, and his throw across the diamond in time for the out. That'll retire the side here in the 4th. A much better inning for Von Schaman. He retires the Ducks 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 4, 3-1 Ducks.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Daniel Fields, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Last night while my husband was sleeping, he shouted, "Baby, I want more." And I said, "What more could you want? You got me." And he said, "I was dreaming about a new house." So we went online to First National Bank of Long Island and applied for a mortgage. Best night of my life.
With competitive mortgage rates and flexible solutions, First National is the local bank that always puts you first. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. The First National Bank of Long Island, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender, equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
Hey kids, are you ready to be part of the coolest club in town? If so, sign up today for the Long Island Ducks Kids Club, presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Children 14 and under will receive exclusive perks that only come with being a member, including a free ticket to a Ducks game, a free commemorative yearbook, 10% off at the Waddle Inn Shop, and much more. They'll also receive priority access to skip the line during Kids Run the Bases at all Sunday home games. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825, and we'll see you at the ballpark. Ducks with a 3-1 lead over the Revolution as we move to the bottom half of inning number 4. Ducks fans, don't forget to follow all season long as the Ducks try and meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this season, Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. Coming into play tonight, the Ducks have 30 home runs on the season. Looking for their first home run of this series, but they do have the lead. The Ducks 30 home runs, currently the fewest in the Atlantic League. First pitch here, misses outside from Darren Downs. Ball number 1 to Jack Kenley, the second baseman and 5-hitter for the Revolution, leading things off. He'll be followed by James Harris and Wellington Dotel. 1-0 is a strike. Good fastball on the outside corner to even things up at 1-1. Kenley grounded out to first base in his first at-bat of the night, leading off the second inning. 1-1 on the ground, foul down the first base side. And that'll run the count to 1-2. Kenley, the only lefty in the lineup tonight for the Revolution. Darian Sanford, a switch hitter, everybody else right-handed hitters. 1-2. And a half swing at a breaking ball. The home plate umpire, Calvin Baker, says he went around for strike 3. Kenley was upset. He felt that he should have asked for the appeal from Carl Villanueva at third. But Kenley recorded for a strikeout, third K of the night for Darren Downs. And there's one man out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Let's check out the out-of-town scores tonight, let you know what else is going on in the Atlantic League. Just 30 minutes to the east of here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, the Barnstormers playing host to the Gastonia Honey Hunters, and the Honey Hunters out to an early 7-0 lead as they play in the second inning. Downs comes set, first pitch coming to James Harris, and it is a breaking ball inside for ball 1. Highland Peguera starting tonight for Gastonia. Junior Rincon on the hill starting for the Barnstormers this evening. Swing and a miss. Harris chased downstairs. That'll even the count at 1-1. Rogers with his 4th home run of the year for Gastonia. West Virginia, Southern Maryland getting ready to play. That game, I believe, was delayed by rain down in Waldorf. When they do play, it'll be Darrell Thompson against Eric Sekula. Ground ball fell to the third base side by Harris. who reached on an infield single, stole second, and scored on a wild pitch back in the second inning. He's behind here at 1-2. And in Lexington, Kentucky, the Legends have a 4-2 lead over the High Point Rockers, bottom half of the third inning. High Point had about a 12-hour bus trip from Central Islip to Lexington in the midst of a tropical storm overnight. Here, Downs tries to paint the inside corner. It just missed. And that'll even up the count at 2-2. Hoover on the hill tonight for Lexington. Ricky Knapp on the hill for the Rockers. Downs and Russell with the RBIs for High Point thus far. Here, a foul ball by Harris to the third base side of the plate. Phillips with his third home run of the season. Barnum his 9th of the year for the Legends. Harris battling with Downs, a 2-ball, 2-strike count with 1 out and the bases empty. The 2-ball, 2-strike pitch, Downs deals, and Harris takes a fastball that is out of the zone somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. It must have been a little bit high and outside. But the count now 3-2 on James Harris. Sanchez and Downs both were convinced that they had strike 3 there. But the automated ball strike system says otherwise. Looks like they ruled it just a little bit low. And now the payoff pitch to the plate is way outside for ball 4. So Downs has to be frustrated there. Felt he had strike 3. Doesn't get the call and issues his second walk of the night. Harris aboard for the second time in this game. Now with 1 on and 1 out, up to bat will step the designated hitter, Wellington Dotel. Mets playing host to the Pirates tonight at Citi Field. They're in the bottom half of the third inning. The Mets with an early 2-1 lead. Harris leads off first. Downs comes set. First pitch on the way to Dotel is a breaking ball strike at the belt over the outside corner, 0-1. VR with his 7th home run of the year for the Mets. Nimmo's also driven in a run. Perez with the RBI for the Pirates. It is Taijuan Walker for the Mets tonight. And for the Pirates, they give the ball to JT Brubaker. Foul ball back behind the plate, and Dotel, who grounded out to short his first time up, is behind in the count at 0-2. Mets and the Astros will get underway shortly, the Yankees and the Astros will get underway shortly down in Houston, Texas. It'll be Nestor Cortez for the Yankees, Jake Odorizzi for the Astros. Downs throws over to first to check on Harris, who is back safely. As we mentioned, 7th stolen base of the year back in the second inning. There's a called strike 3. Dotel didn't like the call, but he goes down looking. So 4th strikeout of the night for Downs. He has struck out 4 in each of his 4 starts this year. 2 away here in the 4th, and that'll leave it up to Andrew Dundon. So 2 down, a runner at first. Here's Andrew Dundon, who flied to left his first time up. Runner at first base, and Downs will check on him. Throws over, and back safely there is James Harris. Davidson Romero holding him on. Downs gets the sign from Sanchez. First pitch on the way to Dundon, and he misses up and away with a fastball for ball 1. I just love that name, Andrew Dundon. I don't know, something about that sounds very intimidating. Dundon. Coming up to the plate. Came in, though, hitting just .232 this year for the Revolution. The 1-0 from Downs, way up and outside. 2-0, Dundon went 1 for 2 in the series against the Power, but did draw 4 walks and drove in 2 runs. His first season here with York after signing with the team on May 29th. Downs comes set his 2-0 pitch. Dundon takes a fastball strike. Dundon previously played in the Can-Am League, the Frontier League, and the United Shore Professional Baseball League. Was with the New Jersey Jackals in 2019. Here Downs catches the inside corner with a fastball knee high for a strike. That'll leave it up the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first base here in the bottom of the 4th. The Ducks with a 3-1 lead. Downs is 2-2. Breaking ball taken low and inside. So that'll run the count full at 3-2, which will give Harris the head start at first. He'll be off on the next pitch. Lights are on here at PeoplesBank Park. The wind is almost essentially non-existent on another warm summer night. It's turned into a beautiful evening after the rain shower that came through, which delayed first pitch by 20 minutes. Payoff pitch on the way to the plate, and it's popped up in the air to shallow left center. Almadova drifting in and to his right. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side here in the 4th inning. No runs for the Revs. They get 1 walk, no hits, no errors, and they leave a man on base. 4 innings in the books. Here in the series opener, the Ducks 3, the Revolution 1.
Hey fans, this is infielder Steve Lombardozzi, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
On to the 5th inning we go here at PeoplesBank Park. The Ducks with a 3-1 lead over the York Revolution. Michael Pollock here bringing you all the action on this Friday evening. Thanks so much for joining us on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, wherever you are tuning in from. We hope you are most importantly safe after Tropical Storm Elsa made its way across Long Island this morning. We understand there was a lot of flooding. I know it certainly was the case as the team made its way here to York, but skies cleared en route to York, PA, and hopefully everybody is okay out on Long Island. Be the top of the order for the Ducks in this 5th inning. Vladimir Frias, Steve Lombardozzi, and L.J. Mazzilli coming up to home plate. Tufan Shaman has pitched very well in 3 out of the 4 innings tonight, but the 3rd was not his best. First pitch here, Vladimir Frias pops one up in the air to shallow left. Going out is the shortstop Sanchez, and he drops the ball. Jan Sanchez dropped the ball in left field. The ball just goes into and out of his glove. Would have probably been a much easier play for Melky Mesa, and the 2nd error of the night for the Revolution allows the Ducks to get their leadoff man aboard. Well, we talked about it earlier. The Revolution have not been a very good defensive team. That was one of their big bugaboo during the 2019 season as well. 2 more errors tonight for Sanchez. That is his 15th error of the year. 15 errors in this, their 39th game of the season. And again, on a ball like that, for the left fielder Mesa, where it's not very deep in left, it's probably easier for him to come in and make the catch. Here's Steve Lombardozzi, who takes a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So let's see if the Ducks can take advantage of the defensive miscue. Lombardozzi reached on an error his last time up in the third. A ground ball to first, in which Carlos Castro just picked the glove up way too quickly. Throw over, and Frias dives back safely. So Frias now 1 for 3 on the night. He had singled and scored his last time up in the third. Lombardozzi got credit for an RBI despite reaching on the error his last time up. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball taken on the outside corner, another strike. And it's 0-2. Lombardozzi technically 0 for 2 in the game. Coming into today, Lombardozzi has reached base safely in 21 of his last 22 games. In that span, going back to June 15th, he's hitting .382 and has a .500 on-base percentage. 0-2, down in the dirt. Good block by Hill. Keeps Frias put at first base. So yeah, that's the frustrating part for this Revolution team. They've been committing too many errors. And that ball in left field, which could have easily been an out, had Mesa called off Sanchez. Sanchez tries to make the play, and the ball just goes straight into and out of his glove. And he was there to make the play. It wasn't like he couldn't, just didn't squeeze the ball. Throw over. Frias scampers back quickly just ahead of the tag from Castro. The last time Frias got aboard in the third, Duke Von Schaman was paying a lot of attention to him. Quick throws over there, and almost caught Frias a couple times. Here comes the 1-2. And Lombardozzi will swing and hit a ground ball towards second base. Bobbled there by Kenley. He goes to short one on a first, not in time. So ultimately, Kenley was able to recover enough to get one out as he knocked it down with his chest. But had he fielded it cleanly, it might have been 2. So 4-6 on the fielder's choice. Lombardozzi now 0 for 3. Frias out at second. 1 on, 1 out. That'll bring up the left fielder, L.J. Mazzilli. Duke Von Schaman in his second year with the Revolution. He made 22 starts for them back in 2019, went 10-7, had a 3.51 ERA, 93 strikeouts to just 16 walks in 128 in the third innings. And he had a pair of complete games. The one thing for Von Schaman was the hits. He gave up a lot of them, 153 hits and 128 in the third innings. First pitch coming here to L.J. Mazzilli. And he'll swing and hit a fly ball to right. Drifting back into his right, Harris to make the catch. So Mazzilli retired, swinging at the first pitch. He was 2 for 2 with an RBI prior to that. So now 2 away on the fly out from Mazzilli. And with 2 down, that'll bring Sal Giardino up to the plate for Long Island. Lombardozzi, the runner at first. He is 2 for 5 in the stolen base department this year. He can run. He's not really a lightning quick runner, but he could run the base as well. First pitch is on the outside corner, strike 1 to Giardina. Grounded an RBI single through the right side in the third inning, struck out his first time up. So 1 for 2 on the night, back in the lineup again for the first time after missing 13 straight games. 0-1 is low and inside, blocked by Hill, but Lombardozzi goes for second, and he'll make it in there safely. That was a terrific read by Lombardozzi. The ball didn't really get away from Hill. He just slid to his right to block it. And Lombardozzi immediately took off when he saw the ball down in the dirt. It's going to be a wild pitch for Duke Von Schaman. So the Ducks get a runner into scoring position for Von Schaman, his 5th wild pitch of the year. This York Revolution team has thrown 52 wild pitches. Now 53. 1-1, swing and a miss. Giardino went after a fastball, belt high over the outside corner and cut through it. Might have foul tipped it. But the count now 1-2. Von Schaman pitched 2 years in the Frontier League with Joliet prior to joining the Atlantic League. 1 year in the American Association with Winnipeg in 2016. 30-year-old righty. Ready to deal 1-2. And the pitch to Giardino, grounded to the right side, fielded by Kenley in the hole, and he throws to first in time for the out. That'll end the inning. Good swing by Giardino, just could not get it in the hole and into right. So in the inning for the Ducks, no runs, no hits. They had one man reach on an error, and they left one man on base. We're halfway through here in the series opener. It's the Ducks 3 and the Revolution 1.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Johnny Turbo, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSCG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSCG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pscgliny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime. Bottom half of the 5th inning coming up here in York. The Ducks with a 3-1 lead over the Revolution. Here in the opening game of this 3-game series, Darren Downs to the mound for his 5th inning of work. It's been somewhat of a battle for him at times, but he has limited the Revs to just 1 run tonight on a total of 3 hits. He's walked 2, has struck out 4. And remember, for Darren Downs, his season did not begin until mid-June. Was slated to just be the pitching coach for the Ducks this year, but Long Island needed a starter, and Downs stepped up and was ready to pitch for Long Island. His first start came June 19th at home against Lancaster. 3 innings of 1-run ball, and through 5 innings of 3-run ball in Gastonia, June 26th. 6 innings of 3-run ball his last time out, July the 3rd, at home against Southern Maryland. And thus far tonight, 4 innings of 1-run ball against the Revolution. First pitch here in the 5th, misses for ball 1 to the catcher and 9-hitter Tyler Hill. 1-0 here, and again it misses downstairs. Quickly 2 balls and no strikes. Hill will fly out to center field his first time up, leading off in the 3rd inning. Revs got runners at first and second with 1 out in that 3rd inning, but could not score. 2-0 pitch. Flied in the air down the right field line, slicing foul, and out of play down the line. That'll move the Cats to 2-1 on Hill, who did not play yesterday for the Revs. Went 3 for 7 with a double, 4 RBIs, a couple runs, and 3 walks against the West Virginia Power. Little flare in a shallow center field. That's going to dunk in for a base hit. Almadova will field and fire it back in. 4th hit of the night for the Revolution, and Tyler Hill is aboard with a leadoff single. So the Revolution get their leadoff man on base. And that'll send us back to the top of the order for Darian Sanford. Looks like the Ducks have some action in their bullpen down the left field line. I can't tell exactly who is throwing, but I do see some action going on. Sanford thought about bunting, pulls back, and takes inside for ball 1. Sanford has a pair of sacrifice bunts on the year. We've talked ad nauseum about his speed. Hill takes his lead. The 1-0 does not square this time and takes another pitch out of the zone, so Downs has fallen behind the first 2 hitters, 2 balls and no strikes. Downs now at 83 pitches on the night, 47 for strikes. Wally Backman would love to see if he can get through 5 here, but of course you have the dangerous middle of the order coming up in a couple of batters, and this is the 3rd time through the order. 2-0, fastball here catches the inside corner for a strike. That'll move the count to 2-1. Sanford was just 2 for 12 in the series against West Virginia, but he did draw 4 walks and steal 5 bases. 2-1, bunted at towards first base. Fielded by Romero. He bobbles the baseball. He's going to have no play. Even if he fielded it, it would have been tough to get him out at first base. We'll see how it's ruled. But the Revolution now with 2 men on and nobody out here in this bottom half of the 5th inning. So that's what Sanford's speed will do. Can lay down a bunt, and he can beat him out. It's probably going to be a base hit, but we'll wait for the confirmation. So now the Revolution with runners at first and second, nobody out. And now you've got the big bats coming up. Jan Sanchez, Melky Mesa, and if it gets them, Carlos Castro. It is a bunt single for Sanford. So he'll let second, Sanford at first. We'll see if Sanchez tries to sacrifice the runners over. Does not square, and takes down and in for ball 1 as Downs falls behind in the count again. Sanchez struck out in the first, walked in the third. He does not have any sacrifice bunts on the year. Each team, by the way, now with 5 hits tonight. Here's the 1-0 from Downs. Line down the left field line, foul. Into the Ducks bullpen, excuse me. So there's a strike from Downs. That'll even the count at 1-1. Sanchez went 1 for 3 last night with a double, a run, and 2 walks. He was 2 for 7 with 4 walks in the series against the Power. First Atlantic League season after spending 6 years in the Diamondbacks organization. Downs gets the sign from Sanchez and comes set at the belt. The 1-1 is grounded foul up the first base line. Romero fortunate that it went to the right of the chalk, and now the count 1-2. Sanchez has some speed, but they would love a ground ball to try and turn 2, even if it means Hill going to third base. Of course, a ground ball at Frias, who is playing close to third. He could touch third and then go either to second or first. 1-2, that's down and in, blocked there by Sanchez. And body language on Downs, he is showing a lot of frustration, not getting pitches where he wants or not getting swings and misses on some good pitches. Looked a little frustrated after that last pitch. Either that he didn't hit the corner or that Sanchez did not offer at the pitch. Melky Mesa's hit the ball hard twice, waiting on deck. Now Downs will step off and go through the signs once again. Actually now wants a new baseball. So we'll toss it away to the third base side and get a new baseball from Sanchez. I can tell you whatever reliever's warming, it's not Francisco Grzeski. He's down the left field line, making sure that Wande La Cruz and whoever's throwing doesn't get hit with the foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Downs got him to chase a fastball down and in. So there's a big first out. And now with the righty Mesa, who's hit the ball hard twice coming up, out of the dugout comes Wally Backman. And that will likely be the end of the night for Darren Downs. Big first out on the strikeout. Downs' 90th pitch of the night. And presumably with the righty Mesa coming up, he's going to go to one of the righties in his bullpen and try and see if he could get a ground ball. So Backman gets the baseball from Darren Downs. The Ducks left-hander will make his way off to the third base side. Won't be able to get the win since he didn't complete 5, but right now he and the Ducks more concerned about the team victory. They lead it 3-1. The Revs have the tying runs on and 1 out here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
The other day, my husband, Jason, was searching for something to watch on TV, and he said, "Baby, I want to take off." And I said, "Me too. Cancun?" And he said, "No, I mean our life. Get to the next level." So we called First National Bank of Long Island. Now we're going places.
With access to local decision makers who are known for highly personalized service, First National is the bank that always puts you first. Newsweek named us the best small bank in New York State. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. First National Bank of Long Island, member FDIC.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices. With the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more, bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickalock Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
We play here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Long Island Ducks trying to protect a 3-1 lead. The Revs have put the first 2 men on in this 5th inning on a base hit up the middle by Tyler Hill, a little flare single, and then a bunt single by Darian Sanford. But a big strikeout of Jan Sanchez by Darren Downs gets the Ducks the first out. And now Brady Dragmeyer, the righty, will come out of the bullpen for Long Island. Wally Backman wants to set up a righty-righty matchup with Melky Mesa, who has hit the ball hard twice against Darren Downs tonight. Once for a double to right center and once for a line drive caught by Vladimir Frias at short. So we have a righty-righty matchup here with 1 out and 2 on. Mesa at the plate, Dragmeyer on the mound. First pitch on the way to the plate, and Mesa takes a fastball up and inside for ball number 1. Mesa this year is hitting .288 against right-handed pitching. Against lefties, he's hitting .231, so he's actually hitting better against righties than lefties this year. But again, he's hit the ball hard twice against Darren Downs, who has fared better against lefties than he has against righties. The 1-0, ripped to left field. Mazzilli will turn and watch this go off the wall. Hill around third base, he will score. Everybody else stays put. It's an RBI single for Melky Mesa, and the Revolution have closed to within 3-2. So Mesa with another bullet, his 3rd hard hit ball of the night. Picks up his 2nd hit, his 16th run batted in of the year. Sanford goes to second base. And now the tying run at second, the go-ahead run at first with 1 out. That run will get charged to Darren Downs, and up to the plate steps Carlos Castro, the first baseman. For Dragmeyer, this is his 12th appearance of the year. He's 3-0 with a 2.40 ERA, 1 hold. Still only 1 out in the inning. Castro grounded out to short his last time up. A great play by Ryan Jackson. First pitch, and a slider taken for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Castro this year hitting well against both lefties and righties, so it really doesn't matter in terms of lefty-righty splits. He's hitting very well against both. Dragmeyer looks to second. Runner goes for third. The 0-1 is fouled off back behind the plate. So Dragmeyer gets ahead in the count now at 0-2. As for Dragmeyer, lefties this year hitting .235 against him, righties .250. So again, I'm not sure if it had so much to do with the numbers of the lefty-righty split versus wanting to bring a new pitcher in after Mesa hit the ball hard twice against Downs and Castro hit the ball hard against him the last time up. Well, Mesa hits the ball hard against Dragmeyer, and now Castro behind 0-2. Dragmeyer looks to second. Kicks and turns back that way. Lombardozzi was creeping in at second base. Dragmeyer ready once again. Sanford, the speedy runner at second base, leads, and the pitch here is a slider taken on the outside corner, a called strike 3. The batter did not like it, Castro. He goes down on strikes. That's the first strikeout for Dragmeyer, the 6th for Ducks pitching. Downs' final out of the game, the strikeout of Sanchez, his season-high 5th strikeout of the game. So he finishes with 5 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts over 4 1/3 innings, 90 pitches, 52 for strikes. He's now been charged for 2 runs. Sanford, the man at second, still his responsibility. Here's the lefty swinging second baseman Jack Kenley, who's 0 for 2. Dragmeyer comes set. Runner goes for third. Pitch is taken outside. The throw down to third base is not in time. Sanford got in just ahead of the tag from Vladimir Frias. It was close. I believe the pitch was a ball. So for Sanford, his 29th stolen base of the year. And now the tying run 90 feet away. That was a bang-bang play at third. Perfect throw from Sanchez right to Frias' glove by third base on the second base side of the third base bag. And Sanford just slid in safely. 1-0. Kenley takes down to the dirt, blocked there by Sanchez. And now the count 2 balls and no strikes. Well, looking at a replay, that was very close to third base. You could not make a better throw than the one that Sanchez did. And if Sanford got in there before the tag, it was by a split second. 2-0 pitch. Kenley swings a hot shot to second. Fielded on the backhand by Lombardozzi. He'll flip to short for the out. And the side retired in the 5th. So the Ducks keep their lead, but the Revs do get a run closer. In the 5th inning, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base, including the tying run at third base. We'll go to the 6th inning here at PeoplesBank Park. Long Island Ducks 3 and the York Revolution 2.
Hey fans, this is Brendan Feldman, and you're listening to the Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. Well, the Revolution collect 3 hits in the 5th, but only managed 1 run on the RBI single off the left field wall by Melky Mesa off of Brady Dragmeyer. The run, though, charged to Darren Downs. So Downs' line is now final on this Friday night. He'll take a no decision in this game since the Ducks are winning, but he didn't complete 5 innings. So for Downs, another no decision, his 2nd in a row. But the Ducks maintain the lead. Duke Von Schaman back to the mound. And we go to the 6th inning. It'll be Romero, Jackson, and Sanchez due up for Long Island. First pitch on the way to the plate, and Romero takes a curveball for a strike. And the count 0-1. Romero tonight is 0 for 2, struck out swinging in the 2nd and fly to center in the 3rd. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball hit to the left side, off the glove of the 3rd baseman Dundon, and then past the shortstop Sanchez into left field. So we'll see how that one is scored. It was in the hole, not an easy play, but the Ducks have the leadoff man aboard here in the 6th inning. They're going to rule an error here on Andrew Dundon, the 3rd baseman, I believe. So it looked like he was going to make the play, and then the ball ticked off his glove. went in between third and short. So if that is an error, that's the third error of the game for York, and indeed it is an E5 for Dundon, his fourth error of the year. The second straight inning, the Ducks get the leadoff man aboard because of an error. That pitch taken for a strike, and the count 0-1. Jackson tonight 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts. One to center, one's to left. 0-1 here, driven in the air to right and deep. Going back into the corner goes Harris. And into the corner, he watches this one go foul off the wall. Good piece of hitting by Jackson going the other way. But ultimately out of the reach of the right fielder, James Harris. And the count quickly 0-2 on the Duck shortstop. Well, the Ducks bid farewell to Ian Kinsler and Danny Valencia, who today joined Team Israel to start their barnstorming tour of the Northeast. They'll play in several different cities, including Long Island, at Fairfield Properties Ballpark, as they prepare for the Olympics. Jackson here, a weak ground ball past the mound towards second, fielded by Kenley. He tags the runner, throws to first, and it's in time for the double play. So good play by Kenley as he's able to slap the tag on Romero, who ran by him, and then throws to first. So the error is for naught, 4-3 on the Twin killing. And just like that, 2 men down here in the 6th inning. That'll leave it up to the catcher, Hector Sanchez, to the plate. Duke Von Schaman looks in for the sign from his catcher, Tyler Hill. First pitch, and the breaking ball misses outside for ball number 1. Sanchez also with a pair of flyouts tonight, once to right, once to center. Hit the ball well to center his last time up, but not deep enough. 1-0, and there's a fastball strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn Shop on your next visit to Fairfield Properties Ballpark, where exclusive hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quackerjack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Ducks. 1-1 on the ground towards third base. Dundon will field this one, and his throw to first is in time for the final out of the 6th inning. So the Ducks get the leadoff man aboard on an error, but a double play and a ground out ends that threat. No runs, no hits, an error, and nobody left. Through 5.5 innings of play, it is the Ducks 3, the Revolution 2.
Hey fans, this is infielder Ryan Jackson. You're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicolak pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way. Pave your way.
Well, we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Ducks with a 3-2 lead over the Revolution. Brady Dragmeyer back out to the mound. For his first full inning of work, he came in with 1 out in the 5th. Gave up an RBI single, then got a strikeout and a ground out to end the inning. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, it is time for today's trivia question, where we test your knowledge of the Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. Our question for you: we talked about the Ducks' success in the 2019 season series between these two teams. Ducks went 13-7 against the Revs, and in this ballpark, they went 3-7. 7-3 against the Revolution. Our question for you, name the Duck who had the most home runs against the Revolution back in 2019. We'll let you think about it, and we will give you the answer in the in the top half of this 7th inning. So which Duck had the most home runs against the York Revolution back in 2019? That is our question. And again, we will give you the answer in the bottom half of the frame. James Harris is going to lead things off. For the York Revolution against Brady Dragmeyer, it'll be Harris, Dotel, and Dundon, 3 righties due up in the inning. First pitch on the way to the plate, and the slider is taken outside for ball 1. No action doing in the bullpen. Von Schaman with 75 pitches through 6. He has been very efficient tonight, has pitched well, but currently in line for the loss. Harris has been on base twice tonight, an infield single in the 2nd and a walk in the 4th. 1-0. Fastball taken outside, and Dragmeyer behind at 2-0. Final line on Darren Downs tonight. He allowed 2 runs, both earned, on 5 hits over 4 1/3 innings. Walked 2 batters, struck out 5. Threw 1 wild pitch that scored a run in the 2nd. The man at the plate, Harris, was at 3rd at the time and scampered home with 2 outs to give the Revs a 1-0 lead. 2-0 here, crushed to deep left field. Back goes Mazzilli. He'll watch this one go off the scoreboard. Harris will round first as Mazzilli has some trouble with it, and he'll be in safely at 2nd with a leadoff double. On base for the 3rd time tonight. So for Harris, his 5th double of the year, his 2nd hit of the night. For the Revs, their 7th hit of the ball game. Downs finished with 90 pitches, 52 for strikes. Again, we talked about it. He was battling all night long, got into a lot of deep counts. And that's what prevented him from going deeper in the game. But again, he'll take a no decision tonight. It's up to the Ducks bullpen to keep the lead intact and to the offense to try and add to it. But the Revs now have the tying run at 2nd base with nobody out. Here's Wellington Dotel, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Dragmeyer looks to 2nd base. Deals to the plate, and Dotel hits one on the ground, wide of 3rd in the hole. Fielded by Jackson, he'll have no play. His goal there to make sure that the runner stayed put at 2nd, so that's going to be a base hit for Dotel in between 3rd and short. 2 hits right away off of Dragmeyer here in the 6th inning. 8 now in the game for York. And they've got runners at 1st and 2nd with nobody out for the 3rd baseman, Andrew Dundon. Dundon has no sacrifice bunts on the year. Let's see if he lays one down here to move the tying run at 3rd, the go-ahead run at 2nd. The baseball move says it makes sense. But you do have the catcher and 9-hitter Tyler Hill on deck and Sanford after him. So we'll see what happens. Dragmeyer looking to 2nd, deals to the plate, does not square, and takes the fastball low and outside for ball 1. Dundon does not have a sac bunt. Fly to left in the 2nd, fly to center in the 4th. Yes. 1-0. Now he squares and bunts it foul back behind the plate to even up the count at 1-1. And York has committed 3 errors tonight, including the last 2 innings on the leadoff hitter. But in both cases, they did not give up a run. So the Ducks, outside of the 1 run that they scored in the 3rd that was unearned, really haven't made the Revs pay for their defensive miscues tonight. Be a 1-1 from Dragmeyer. Dundon squares again and bunts through it for a strike. So he didn't square first time, then squared the next 2, fouled one off, then bunted through the 2nd pitch. I'll check out the 3rd pitch. So now they count 1-2 on Dundon. Action has begun again for the Ducks down the left field line. But the way the stands curl into home plate, we can't see who it is that's throwing. 1-2, fouled back to the screen. Dundon fights it off to stay alive at home plate. So we'll do it again at 1-2. Again, Hill waits on deck. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Then Sanford in the hole, who's 2 for 3 tonight. Dragmeyer looking for the first out of the inning. Runners take their leads. Pickoff attempt at second, and the ball was dropped by Jackson. And it looks like Harris is hurt. I don't know if the throw hit Harris or if the glove of Jackson hit Harris, but Harris seems to be hurt out at second base. It looks like his right hand. I don't know if he jammed it sliding back into the bag or not, but York's trainer Megan Haas is out to check on him. And Harris looks like he might have jammed that finger sliding back into the second base bag. And it looks like the Revolution trainer unwrapping his right hand. Ryan Jackson standing right next to him to check on him as well. So a pickoff attempt there at second base. And again, Jackson dropped the ball, which made me think that perhaps throw it actually hit him. Hit the runner, that is. And it looks like Harris having that right hand checked out to make sure that anything he might have done is not anything serious that it would keep him out of the ball game. And it was a close play. I'm not sure they would have gotten him. But a good idea by Jackson and Dragmeyer to try and get a big first out at second base. And now the question is whether or not Harris can stay in this ball game for York, or whether the Revs will have to make a pinch running substitution. It looks like Harris is going to stay in. Who knows? Perhaps he just slid in and knocked the finger out of place and it had to be popped back in. Who knows? But he seems to be all right. He's kind of shaking out that right hand just to make sure he's okay. But it looks like he's going to stay in the ball game for the Revs. Continuing to shake that right hand is Harris. And we'll resume action with a count of 1-2 on Dundon. Dragmeyer ready to go. Looks back to second again. Lombardozzi creeping in now. Here's the pitch. This is grounded towards third. Fielded by Frias. Steps on third, 1 to second, 2 to first. Not in time. Oh, they were so close to the triple play. They'll have to settle for 2, though. And just like that, 2 men out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That's exactly where you have to hit it, or hope to hit it if you're the defense, to try and turn 3. And if Dundon was just a little bit slower, the Ducks would have had the triple play. But just missed. So Dundon reaches on the double play, 5-4. Harris out at third. Dotel out at second. So it's now Dundon at first with 2 down. And now Tyler Hill to the plate. First pitch. That's hit on the ground to short. Charging Jackson will field a flip to second for the force, and an excellent job by Brady Dragmeyer. He works out of a first and second no-out jam and keeps the Ducks in front by a run here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So in the frame for York, no runs, 2 hits. They end up leaving 1 man on base. They were oh so close to a triple play, but they still get the job done. We go to the 7th, Ducks 3 and the Revs 2.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Chris Reed, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body. Because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Well, we make our way here to the top of the 7th inning. The Ducks with a 3-2 lead, and it is time for the answer to tonight's trivia question, where we tested your knowledge of the Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. Our question to you: which Duck had the most home runs against the Revolution back in 2019? The answer: Daniel Fields, with 6 home runs against the Revolution. In 2019, he was 13 for 46 at the plate, and 6 of those 13 hits left the yard. He and Ray Fuentes were tied for the team lead in RBIs against the Revs with 12 apiece. And speaking of Fields, he'll come up to the plate to lead things off in the 7th. I promise I did not plan that. By the way, I believe we have a new right fielder for the Revolution. It looks like J.C. Encarnacion has gone out to right field to replace Harris, so presumably Harris is out of the game with the injury. We saw him sliding back in a second and suffering an injury in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch to Fields, a breaking ball that misses down and away for ball 1. I don't believe there are any other defensive changes for York. I'm just scanning the outfield quickly to see, but it looks like Mesa's still in left, Sanford in center. So it looks like a straight switch, Encarnacion in a right to replace Harris. Fields takes a breaking ball that misses the inside corner. 2 balls and no strikes. So hopefully Harris's injury is nothing too serious, as he did stay in the game. As the runner. 2-0 crush to deep right field, but Encarnacion is there, and he'll make the catch. Tested right away by Fields, who has hit the ball hard twice tonight, but has nothing to show for it. He's 0 for 3 with 2 flats and a strikeout. And there's one away here in the 7th. So Fields retired on the hard line out to right. Ducks, meanwhile, do not have a hit since the 3rd inning. The RBI single by Giardina, their last man to pick up a hit. Since that point, they have only had 2 runners reach on errors. That has been it. Another reach on a fielder's choice, but erased the first runner that reached on an error. Here, a breaking ball strike, and the count 0-1. Duke Von Schaman has done a nice job to this point. Revolution righty, 6 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs. In scoring position in the game, the Ducks 3 for 7. 0-1. Almadova takes a fastball inside, 1-1. Almadova is 1 for 2 tonight. Doubled and scored back in the 3rd, grounded out to 3rd base in the 4th. Back to the top of the order after this at bat for Vladimir Frias. Von Schaman's 1-1. Almadova, a fly ball in the air to left shallow. Racing in is Melky Mesa. He'll have to play it on a hop. And Almadova gets it to fall in front of him for his 2nd hit of the night. So Braylon Almadova aboard. Runners now, a runner at first base with 1 out. And the Ducks' first hit since the 3rd inning. "13 batters in a row had come up without picking up a base hit prior to that single. So the Ducks with their 6th hit of the night. Almadova at first base. Ducks have action in their bullpen. The Revs have now got action in theirs as well. And here is Vladimir Frias to the plate. First pitch coming up from Von Schaman, who looks in for the sign from his catcher Tyler Hill. Frias takes a slider that catches the inside corner for a strike, much to the chagrin of Frias. who's just staring back at the home plate umpire, though again, Calvin Baker did not make the call, just relayed what the automated ball strike system says. Eduardo Rivera is the pitcher getting loose for the Revolution, we are told. Throw over to first to check on Almodovar, who is back safely. Almodovar, one stolen base thus far since joining the flock. Had a couple earlier this year with the Houston Apollos in the American Association. 0-1 is down low. It goes right through the legs of Hill back to the backstop. So Almodovar will go to second. He takes a big turn there, but he will hold on. That's going to even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll see how that is scored. It's going to be a wild pitch on Duke von Schamann, his second of the game. So the Ducks get a runner in a scoring position with 1 man out. Frias tonight is 1 for 3. He flied to right in the first, singled and scored in the third, reached on an error in the fifth. Getting the sign and coming, said von Schamann. Looks back at Almodovar. The 1-1. Frias a line drive in the air to left. Backing up on it, Melky Mesa. He'll make the catch. Back to second goes Almodovar. So Vladimir Frias with the line drive out the other way. And with 2 away, that will leave it up to Steve Lombardozzi. So here is Lombardozzi, who is still yet to reach base safely in this game. He's been on the base paths twice, once on an error, once on a fielder's choice. He's driven in a run and scored a run. Now trying to drive in a runner from second to extend the Ducks' lead. First pitch, a half swing on a slider inside. He did not offer at it, and the pitch misses for ball 1. Lombardozzi with his 26th RBI, his 27th run of the year. Came into the game hitting .331 for the Ducks. 1-0 is down and in, taken for ball 2. Lombardozzi came into the day ranking 3rd in the league with 29 walks, 4th in hits with 43, 7th in on-base percentage at .448, and 10th in batting at .331, all over the league leaderboard. He has been so valuable to the Ducks this year, as he was in 2019. 2-0. This one just misses outside. Didn't miss by much, but von Schamann now behind at 3-0 on Lombardozzi with L.J. Mazzilli waiting on deck. Von Schamann at 87 pitches for the night, 58 for strikes. He's been fairly economical. See if Lombardozzi gets the green light. Von Schamann looks back to second, deals to the plate. Lombardozzi takes the fastball strike on the outside corner. The count 3-1 with Mazzilli on deck, who has 2 hits off of von Schamann tonight. This might be the righty's last batter. Almodovar takes his lead. The 3-1, and Lombardozzi is swinging a miss. Goes after the breaking ball, diving down and in. So that will run the count full. First base is open. A walk would put 2 aboard for Mazzilli. You know, Lombardozzi with 2 strikes is going to be ready to hit here. Payoff pitch. And Lombardozzi a line drive into left center field. That ball is going to be caught by Sanford. What a diving catch in left center field. A full extension grab, and he robs Lombardozzi of the run-scoring extra base hit. Brilliant catch by Sanford. He saves a run. So in the 7th for Long Island, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. Time to stretch here at PeoplesBank Park. The Ducks lead still 1. It's a 3-2 game.
Hey fans, this is infielder Jesse Berardi, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated since 1957. Their state-of-the-art facility features a spacious showroom with a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Plus, every vehicle comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Some exclusions apply. And their service department is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. with enclosed service drives for your convenience and comfort. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway or online at SayvilleFord.com.
Remember what life used to be like? Before the virus, before the isolation. Remember the sights, the sounds, and those incredible smells? Remember when you didn't have to be 6 feet apart and there were reasons to celebrate? Remember what that felt like? It's time to make new memories to remember. Welcome back. Get tickets at liducks.com. liducks.com.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Well, we play here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. A terrific diving catch made by Darian Sanford robbed Steve Lombardozzi of an RBI hit. And the Ducks lead still just 1 at 3-2. Mike Bolsinger is called upon for his first relief appearance of the year by Wally Backman. First pitch on the way to Darian Sanford, and it's taken for a strike, 0-1. So Brady Dragmeyer with an inning and 2/3 of scoreless baseball. He gave up 3 hits in the process, but no runs, did not walk a batter, and struck out 1, and escaped that 2-on, no-out jam in the 6th inning. The 0-1, and Sanford fouls one back to the screen behind home plate, 0-2. We also have a defensive change. Clint Freeman has gone in to play first base for Long Island. Looks like the rest of the defense is the same. So Romero is out. And I believe Freeman goes into the... Romero was playing the 5th spot. Here Sanford chases down in the dirt for strike 3. Sanchez will field and throw to first for the out. So there is the first strikeout for Mike Bolsinger, the 7th for the Ducks pitching staff tonight. So 1 away, and that is going to bring up Jan Sanchez to the plate. Sanchez in this game is 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. So again, Clint Freeman is at first. Bolsinger on the bump. First pitch here to Sanchez, and he swings and taps one foul. At home plate for strike 1. Meanwhile, Duke Von Schaman has gotten through 7 innings of 3-run ball tonight, 2 of the runs earned. And action has ceased for the moment in the bullpen for York. Von Schaman at 90 pitches, so we'll see if he goes back out for the 8th. Bolsinger, the 2nd reliever of the night for Long Island. Here is the 0-1, and Sanchez pops one up in the air to shallow left. Ryan Jackson going out, LJ Mazzilli coming in. So is Almodovar. It's Mazzilli who makes the call and the catch. So make it 0 for 3 now for Jan Sanchez. Bolsinger's retired the first 2 he has faced. And with 2 away, that's going to leave it up to the left fielder, Melky Mesa. On the year, Bolsinger has made 8 starts. He's 1-4 with a 7.14 ERA. 25 strikeouts in 29 innings, 36 hits, 20 walks. He's allowed 23 runs, all earned. The dangerous Melky Mesa now to the plate. Bolsinger started for the Ducks in Game 2 of the doubleheader on Wednesday night. Took a no decision, pitched well. 3 innings of 2-hit, 1-run ball, no walks and a strikeout through 25 of his 34 pitches for strikes. Here he deals a breaking ball, belt tie over the inside corner for strike 1. Mesa did not agree. So ultimately, Bolsinger did his part, and an 8-3 Ducks win in Game 2. Obviously, he couldn't get the win because he only went 3 innings, but pitched the ball well, and command was important. Here's the 0-1 to Mesa. Swing and a miss as he goes after the breaking ball downstairs, and now Bolsinger a strike. The Revolution in order tonight. Mesa is 2 for 3, a double, a hard line out to short, and a booming RBI single off the left field wall. His last time up in the 5th off Dragmeyer. The 0-2 on the way from Bolsinger to Mesa. Breaking ball swung on and missed for strike 3. The tag applied by Hector Sanchez. Mike Bolsinger strikes out 2 in a 1-2-3 7th inning in his first relief appearance with the Flock. Well, because he retires the side in order, that means it's another PSEG Long Island energy efficient inning. With energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island, saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit PSEGLINY.com/efficiency. It's just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Clint Freeman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSCG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy efficient 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pscgliny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime. Well, fans, don't forget that the 2021 season of Ducks Baseball is presented by Catholic Health. Visit them online at chsli.org. With a talented roster full of Major League experience and exciting promotions every night, you don't want to miss the second of the action as the Ducks get back to fun in 21. Tickets are available right now at liducks.com by calling 631-940-3825 or by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office. Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, the box office will be open, and then Monday to Friday, they will be open as well. New pitcher is in. It is right-hander Eduardo Rivera after 7 strong innings tonight from Duke Von Schaman, although he is in line for the loss because the Ducks have the lead, 3-2. First pitch swinging, L.J. Mazzilli cuts through the fastball up and away for strike 1. So we'll get you the final line on Von Schaman, but he certainly did his part to keep the Revs in the game. The offense, though, trailing by a run. Rivera's 0-1. Mazzilli takes way outside as it goes all the way back behind the plate. That'll even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. 7 innings, 6 hits for Von Schaman, 3 runs, 2 of which were earned. He did not walk a single batter and struck out 3. Did throw a pair of wild pitches in the game. 1-1 is fouled back behind the plate. On a fastball diving down and away, it's 1-2. And Von Schaman threw 90 pitches, 61 for strikes. So he exits the ball game in line for his 4th loss of the year. He came in at 2-3. But the Revs still have 2 more innings at the plate to try and even the score. 1-2 is grounded foul to the Ducks dugout on the third base side. Meanwhile, the Ducks have action in their bullpen, so presumably they will bring in, who I was just about to say before I got confirmation, Danny Barnes. 1-2 here is yanked down and away again by Rivera, all the way back behind the plate. 2-2. Seems like Wally Backman's going with Barnes as the setup man and Tonkin as his closer. So likely that's what we will see, assuming the Ducks are able to get the job done. 2-2 pitch. Mazzilli hits a breaking ball deep but foul down the left field line. Rivera this year, 13 appearances for the Revs, no record, a 1.62 ERA. He has 1 hold, 1 save. Control is a bit of an issue. 16 walks and 16 2/3 innings. He has 6 wild pitches, but he has struck out 24 batters in the 23 innings he's thrown. Here he misses, though, and now the count 3-2 on Mazzilli, who has extended his hitting streak tonight with a pair of hits. He has now hit safely in 17 in a row. Payoff pitch. Popped up in the air to right. Encarnacion drifting in on it. And he will make the catch for the first out of this 8th inning. So 2 singles followed by 2 flyouts to right for Mazzilli. He's 2 for 4. 1 away here in the 8th. And up to the plate will step the third baseman, Jesse Berardi, who is going to pinch hit for the pitcher. So Berardi hitting in the spot that was occupied by Bolsinger. So he's done after 1 inning in which he retired the side in order, striking out 2. Talking about Bolsinger in the bottom of the 7th in his first inning of relief with the Ducks. So here's Jesse Berardi from the left side. First pitch on the way, and he takes a breaking ball outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Berardi this year hitting .299 for the Ducks in 31 games. 4 homers, 16 RBIs. He really has been a very nice piece for Long Island as Berardi pops this one foul to the third base side. It's going to go back into the crowd. And that'll even the count at 1-1. Giardina hit in this spot in the first 3 at-bats of the game. He was 1 for 3 in his return to the lineup with an RBI single in the 3rd. So the Ducks certainly happy to have Giardina back. Clint Freeman, who took over at first base for Romero in the 7th inning, waits in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-1. Fastball taken a little bit upstairs. That'll run the count to 2-1. Unsure of the reasoning of taking Romero out of the game. 2-1. Down and in. Sounded like it hit something. I don't know if it was the foot of the umpire or the shin guard of the catcher. But either way, they count now 3-1 on Berardi. I don't believe it was a defensive move to bring Freeman in over Romero. But perhaps Romero was feeling something. 3-1 curveball, and that's down and away, ball 4. So there's the first walk drawn by a Ducks batter tonight, a pinch hit walk for Jesse Berardi. That's another First National Bank of LI walk to first, go far. So Long Island now with a runner at first base and 1 man out. And up to the plate will step the lefty hitting first baseman Clint Freeman for his first at bat of the night. So Rivera issues the walk after getting the fly out from first pitch on the way to Freeman. And he takes a fastball downstairs, 1-0. Freeman this year is hitting .278 in 23 games to the Ducks, 10 of 36 at the plate. He's got 1 home run, 6 RBIs, and 7 runs scored. Berardi takes his lead off of first. Rivera's 1-0, runner goes. Pitch is swung on and missed. The throw down to second base is not in time. So the count now 1-1, a stolen base for Berardi as he slid in under the tag of the shortstop Jan Sanchez. For Berardi, his 2nd stolen base of the season. He's 2 for 2. And the Ducks get an insurance run into scoring position. They have scored 3 runs tonight, all in the 3rd. They led it 3-1 at that point. They've led it 3-2 ever since the bottom of the 5th inning. Rivera looks back to second, deals to the plate. Freeman takes upstairs on an off-speed pitch, and that'll move the count to 2-1. Ryan Jackson waiting on deck. Romero tonight was 0 for 3 with a strikeout, a flyout, and reached on an error. Two-1. Freeman a foul ball behind the plate off to the third base side. That's going to even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Freeman trying to get aboard here, or at least trying to drive in the runner from second base. He would have to get aboard to do so. Fly ball wouldn't do it in all likelihood. 2-2. Fly ball in the air to right center. Hit fairly well, but playable for Encarnacion. Drifts over to make the catch. Girardi tags just to draw the throw. So Freeman flies out to right for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away, that'll leave it up to Ryan Jackson for Long Island. Rivera is a 6'5", 235-pound right-hander. Born in the Dominican Republic in La Romana, but now makes his home in Richmond, Virginia. He's a 28-year-old in his first season with the York Revolution. Here is Jackson to the plate for the Ducks. First pitch from Rivera. And Jackson takes a fastball, strike at the knees over the outside corner, 0-1. Rivera, originally a Yankees signing back in 2010, spent 7 seasons in their organization, then joined the Angels, Giants, and Reds organizations. Rivera's 0-1. Deals a fastball that misses low. That'll even the count at 1-1. He's in his 9th season of professional baseball. Was signed by the Revs out of an Empire League tryout that was held here at PeoplesBank Park. 1-1. Smacked foul off the Revolution dugout on the first base side. He has some starting experience, 45 starts in his career, 135 relief appearances. So he can do a little of both. The pitching here, it's a hard-throwing righty, trying to keep the Ducks off the scoreboard and keep this a 1-run game. Runner at second, 2 down. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch coming up here to Jackson. Deals, and Jackson a swing and a miss for strike 3 as he went around on the breaking ball. First strikeout of the night for Rivera, and the Ducks retired here in the 8th. No runs for Long Island, no hits. They get a walk and leave a man at second. 7.5 complete. It's still 3-2 Long Island.
Hey fans, this is infielder Vladimir Frias, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Bottom of the 8th inning coming up here in York. The Ducks 3, the Revolution 2 in the series opener. Danny Barnes, the right-hander, going to take over on the mound for the Ducks. Their 3rd relief pitcher, 4th pitcher overall tonight. After Downs went the first 4 1/3, Brady Dragmeyer threw an inning and 2/3 of scoreless baseball, and Mike Bolsinger with a 1-2-3 inning in the 7th, striking out 2 against the top of the order. So Wally Backman calls upon righty Danny Barnes, the former Toronto Blue Jay, to come in. And he'll be facing the middle of the order for York. Castro, Kenley, and then Encarnacion. Then if it gets there, the pitcher spot. The Revolution look like they're going to get some action going down the right field line. So Barnes will take over here in the 8th for the Ducks. And again, Carlos Castro will get things started for York. Ducks scoring all 3 of their runs in the 3rd inning. The Revs single runs in the 2nd and the 5th, and that has been it to this point. Revs out hitting the Ducks 8-6, though York has committed 3 errors, the Ducks none. Revs have left 7 on base in this game. The Ducks have left 6. First pitch to Castro. He takes a breaking ball from Barnes that misses down and away for ball number 1. Castro's been held in check tonight thus far, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Went down swinging in the first, looking in the 5th, and grounded out hard to short in the 3rd. A brilliant play by Ryan Jackson for the final out of an inning, as the Ducks got out first and second with 1 out in the inning. 1-0. Castro takes a curveball. This one catches the outside corner for a strike. That'll even things up at 1-1. Barnes pitching for the first time since Wednesday night, game 2 of the doubleheader. When he threw 1 inning, no hits or runs. He walked 2 in the inning, but got out of it. Struck out 1. He threw 27 pitches, 17 for strikes. 1-1 here is grounded to the left side. Ranging wide of third is Frias. He fields, throws to first, and Freeman reaches up to make the catch. Good play by Frias for the first out here in the 8th inning. Frias has looked pretty good at third base tonight in his first start at third for the Ducks. So 1 man out. And up to the plate will step the second baseman, Jack Kenley. Castro now 0 for 4 on the night. So here is Kenley from the left side. First pitch on the way from Barnes, and Kenley takes a breaking ball down and away for ball 1. For Barnes, this is his 5th relief appearance in a Ducks uniform. He's 1-0 with a 2.25 ERA, 1 hold. He's allowed a run on 3 hits in 4 innings, has walked 4 and struck out 5. 1-0, and he takes off the outside corner from Barnes, 2 balls and no strikes. Barnes 3 years in the big leagues with the Blue Jays from 2016 to 18. .2-0 from Barnes. Kenley takes, and that one misses. A little bit low and outside. Sanchez wanted the strike call, but it misses for ball 3. By the way, they're in a rain delay down in Southern Maryland. They play in the 4th inning. West Virginia Power have a 2-0 lead. Thompson against Sekula, the pitching matchup in that one. Liriano Martinez with the RBIs for West Virginia. And Barnes misses downstairs for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Jack Kenley after the ground out by Castro to lead off the inning. And York gets the tying run aboard with 1 man out. And that'll bring J.C. Encarnacion up to the plate. This is Encarnacion's first at bat of the night. He took over in right field in the 7th after James Harris got injured running the bases in the 6th. Harris stayed in the game till the end of the inning and then was swapped out for Encarnacion. Hits from the right side, first pitch on the way, and he takes a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Encarnacion, a .263 hitter this year for York. He's got no homers, 14 RBIs, and 8 runs scored. Barnes looking in for the sign from Sanchez. Now he's got the pitch he likes. Kenley leads off of first. And now time called. Kenley this year 1 for 1 in the stolen base department. York would love to get him in a scoring position, but trailing by a run, I don't know if they want to risk it, especially with Sanchez behind the plate. The 0-1 from Barnes. Encarnacion a swing and a miss at a breaking ball diving down and away. And that'll move the count to 0-2. It is all Gastonia and Lancaster tonight. Honey Hunters with a 13-0 lead. Bottom of the 5th inning. Barnstormers have walked 13 batters in the game. Throw over to first to check on the runner. Jason Rogers, his 4th home run of the year. Howard, his 1st of the season for Gastonia. Pitch here is down in the dirt. Excellent block by Sanchez to keep the runner put. And the count remains 1-2. Howard and Rogers each have driven in 4 runs on the night. And the Lexington Legends lead the High Point Rockers 6-4 in Kentucky. They're in the top half of the 8th inning. Knapp started for High Point. Clark now pitching. Hoover started for the Legends, and Thompson is now in. 2 homers from Keon Barnum, his 9th and 10th of the year. Phillips his 3rd for Lexington. Time called again at home plate. No homers for the Rockers. They have 4 different players with an RBI tonight. 1-2 the count on Encarnacion. Kenley leads off first, held on by Freeman. The pitch. Fastball misses upstairs. And that will even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We are told that Alberto Rodriguez is warming in the bullpen for York down the right field line. There's no action right now for Long Island. A light "Let's Go Revs" chant up from the crowd here. 2-2. Fastball taken. Just low and outside. Barnes and Sanchez thought they had strike 3, but the automated ball strike system says it just missed. And so now the count full at 3-2. Encarnacion has worked the count from 0-2 to 3-2 as he tries to get aboard here. Josue Herrera is waiting in the on-deck circle to pinch hit for the pitcher. Barnes gets the sign from Sanchez. Here's the payoff pitch, and Encarnacion hits a high fly ball to left. Back into the corner goes L.J. Mazzilli onto the warning track, and he makes the catch on the warning track in left for the second out of the inning. A high towering drive off the bat of Encarnacion, but just did not get enough. Hit about 290 feet to left, with the wall 300 feet away. So there's the second out of the inning, and now the pinch hitter Josue Herrera will come up to bat in the pitcher spot of the order. So Barnes will try and get this out, or will he not? Wally Backman's going to come out to talk things over with right-hander Danny Barnes. Again, there's no action in the bullpen for the Ducks, so they're not going to really make a change here. But Herrera, a lefty, instead of the pitcher, so surely Wally Backman just going out to talk strategy with Barnes about how to approach Herrera, who's a .318 hitter thus far for the Revolution, 7 for his first 22, with a homer and 4 RBIs. So Herrera digs in from the left side of the plate, and Barnes will look to retire him to send this game to the ninth with the Ducks up by a run. Kenley takes his lead off of first base. Barnes comes set. First pitch, and the breaking ball is grounded foul to the first base side. And the count 0-1. Herrera stands at the plate at 6 foot, 165 pounds, from Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic, now resides in Philadelphia. He's just 24 years old in his first season here with the Revolution. 0-1, breaking ball misses down and away, and that will even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Herrera went 0 for 2 in yesterday's game, which again the Revolution lost 6-5 to the West Virginia Power. Herrera was the DH, takes a fastball high and outside from Barnes, and jumps in front of the count at 2-1. Herrera was 2 for 10 with an RBI and 3 walks in the series against the Power. And again, comes off the bench here tonight to pinch hit for the pitcher, Eduardo Rivera. I told you Rodriguez warming up, set to come in for the ninth. 2-1, popped up foul, third base side, back into the crowd, out of play. And that will even up the count at 2-2. Barnes has thrown 17 pitches in this game thus far, just 7 of them for strikes. By the way, one thing we didn't tell you about in that Gastonia-Lancaster game, Barnstormers don't have a single hit. Highland Peguera's allowed just 1 walk through 5 innings and has struck out 4. So that's an important note. Runner goes, 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. Danny Barnes blows the fastball by Josue Herrera for his first strikeout, and he tosses a scoreless 8th inning for the Flock. No runs, no hits, a walk, a man left. We go to the 9th inning here at PeoplesBank Park. It's the Ducks 3, the Revolution 2.
Hey fans, this is Brady Dragmeyer, and you're listening to the Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSCG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSCG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pscgliny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime. Well, we go to the 9th here at PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania. The Ducks clinging to a 3-2 lead. Bullpen has done its job to this point. 1 2/3 scoreless from Brady Dragmeyer, 1 scoreless from Mike Bolsinger, 1 scoreless from Danny Barnes. Presumably, Michael Tonkin has begun to get loose in the bullpen for the Ducks down the left field line. And barring a big inning from the Ducks, he would come on and try and close out a win in the series opener. First, the Ducks will have a chance to extend their lead, and they'll have that chance against righty Alberto Rodriguez, who takes over on the mound for the Revolution, the Cuban native. Will face the bottom of the order for the Ducks, Sanchez, Fields, and Almodovar. Here in the top half of the 9th inning, he is the second relief pitcher of the night for the Revolution after Eduardo Rivera tossed a scoreless inning in the 8th, allowing a walk and striking out 1. Duke von Schumann went the first 7. He is in line for the loss. Have to assume Brady Dragmeyer would probably get the win if all holds, with his inning in 2/3 of relief. But we'll wait and get confirmation on that once the game comes to a conclusion, if the Ducks maintain their lead. So Rodriguez to the mound for the Revs, Sanchez to the plate for the Ducks. And the first pitch on the way from Rodriguez. Winds and fires, and Sanchez takes a fastball strike over the outside corner, 0-1. Sanchez tonight is 0 for 3. He has gone into a little bit of a cold spell at the plate. Flied out to right, flied out to center, and grounded to third in his 3 trips to the plate. 0-1. Takes a breaking ball. This one on the outside corner, another strike called. And Sanchez quickly behind it, 0-2 for Rodriguez. This is his 20th appearance of the season, the most among Revolution pitchers. So it'll be an 0-2. Rodriguez winds and fires. Sanchez takes down in the dirt as the ball hops right past Hill and back behind the plate. So we'll do it again at 1-2 now. By the way, looking ahead to the bottom half of the 9th inning, it is going to be 8, 9, and 1 in the order due up for the Revs. Dundon, Hill, and Sanford. Rodriguez ready. The 1-2 now. And Sanchez fouls it off to the third base side out of play. We'll do it once again. Finishing up the out-of-town scoreboard, it's all Mets tonight. They have just scored 10 runs in this 6th inning. And they lead the Pirates 12-2. Villar, his 7th home run of the year. Lindor, a grand slam, his 10th of the year. And Alonso, his 16th of the season. One-two. Sanchez takes the breaking ball outside. And that'll even things up at 2-2. As for the Yankees, they have an early 2-0 lead over the Astros down in Houston, top half of the 5th inning. Brett Gardner driving in a pair of runs with a double. Time called here as Rodriguez was taking a while to figure out the signs with Tyler Hill, the catcher. 2-2. Sanchez takes a fastball that misses the outside corner. We did get confirmation it is Tonkin warming up down the left field line. So the count now 3-2 on Sanchez as he tries to reach for the first time in tonight's ball game. 0-for-5 in the series against the Rockers. The payoff pitch, lined into left center field. On the run is Darian Sanford, and he'll make the catch for the first out. Best hit ball of the night by Sanchez, but with Sanford patrolling center, there's not much that will fall, either in front of him, behind him, or to his left and right. He covers so much ground. So one away here in the ninth, and that'll bring up Daniel Fields to the plate. Revolution pitching has done a very good job on the 5 through 8 hitters in the Ducks lineup tonight. None of them have reached base safely. A combined 0-for-15. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. Romero and Freeman combined to go 0-for-4. Jackson 0-for-4. Sanchez 0-for-4. And Fields is 0-for-3. He's hit the ball hard to right twice in the 3rd and in the 7th. Struck out in the 4th, swinging. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, cuts through a fastball diving down to the zone. And that'll even up the count at 1-1. Rodriguez this year, 1-1 record of 5.09 ERA. He has 4 holds, 24 strikeouts in 23 innings. He has given up 26 hits and 11 walks. Misses upstairs with a fastball, and the count goes to 2-1. 15 runs allowed by Rodriguez, 13 earned. And he, too, like his predecessor Rivera, 6 wild pitches on the season. The 2-1. Fields takes the fastball upstairs. And now ahead in the count at 3 balls and 1 strike. Ducks have used 2 players off their bench in Berardi and Freeman. They still have 4 righties, De La Cruz, Farias, Ford, and Turbo on the bench tonight. It'll be a 3-1. Right-hander kicks, comes home, and Fields swings and grounds this one to first base. Picked up by Castro. He'll take it to the bag himself. So Fields retired on the ground ball. 2 away here in the 9th. And that's going to leave it up to the center fielder, Breland Almadova. So Almadova to the plate from the right side, who has a pair of hits tonight. He and Mazzilli each with a 2-hit game this evening. Combined have 4 of the 6 Ducks hits. Frias and Giardina have the others. First pitch, and Almadova swings through a fastball for strike number 1. Almadova doubled down the right field line with 1 out in the 3rd and scored on the error off the bat of Lombardozzi, then singled to left in the 7th. Got to second on a wild pitch, but was stranded there after Lombardozzi was robbed of a base hit by Sanford. Here Almadova takes low, and that will even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Rodriguez looks in for the sign at home plate, winds and fires, and Almadova takes a fastball that missed outside. 2-1 the count. Almadova played 3 games against the Revolution when he was with High Point in 2019. He went 3 for 8 with a double, an RBI, and a run scored. It's his first time facing them as a member of the Ducks. 2-1. That misses the inside corner. Try to slip one backdoor underneath the hands of Almadova, but now 3-1. Vladimir Frias waiting on deck for Long Island. 3-2 Ducks lead here in the top of the 9th inning. Here's the pitch, and this misses down and in for ball 4. So Breland Almadova draws a walk with 2 outs here in the 9th. Second walk drawn by the Ducks offense tonight. It's another First National Bank of LI walk to first, go go far. So the Ducks get a 2-out base runner as Almadova is on for the 3rd time tonight. And now up to the plate steps Vladimir Frias for his 5th at-bat of the game. He is 1 for 4 with a run scored. Throw over, and diving back safely is Almadova. Castro had to jump up a bit to make sure the throw didn't get past him. Hard throw over. Hill flashes the signs as Frias digs back in. Rodriguez ready to go as Almadova takes his lead. First pitch on the way. Frias a splash in a left field, a base hit. Just stayed back on it and drove it the other way. Good piece of hitting for Vladimir Frias. He joins Almadova and Mazzilli in the multi-hit department tonight. Now 2 for 5 at the plate. Almadova goes to second, and Long Island with a little 2-out rally cooking. Almadova at second, Frias at first with 2 away, and up to the plate steps Steve Lombardozzi. Well, Lombardozzi has a 5-game hitting streak and a 6-game on-base streak coming into the game tonight, but he's 0 for 4 at the plate. Brought in a run when he grounded one under the glove of Castro at first base in the 3rd, and then later scored in the inning. First pitch on the way. Lombardozzi a ground ball foul at home plate. And the count 0-1. Also reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th. The last time he came up in the 7th, he had Almadova at second with 2 down. And with a 3-2 count, hit a little flare into left center field. And Darian Sanford made an unreal grab, full extension diving catch to rob Lombardozzi of a base hit and save a run. We'll see if Lombardozzi can get his revenge here in the 9th inning. Good speed on the bases with Almadova at second and Frias at first. Rodriguez gets the sign. Looks back towards second, now the 0-1. Taken down and in by Lombardozzi. Good block by Hill behind the plate. And that will even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. The hit by Frias, the 7th of the game for the Ducks. He, Mazzilli, and Almadova each with 2. Giardina with 1. Be a 1 ball, 1 strike pitch coming up as the runners lead off first and second. Rodriguez taking a long time looking in for the sign. Now is ready. Here comes the pitch. And Lombardozzi takes inside. It goes off the glove of Hill back behind the plate. Almadova will advance to third and Frias will go down to second. So the count is now 2-1. We'll see if it's ruled a wild pitch or a pass ball. But either way, now the Ducks with 2 in scoring position with 2 out. Lombardozzi this season is a .333 hitter coming into tonight with runners in scoring position and 2 out. 5 for 15 with 12 RBIs. Be a 2 ball, 1 strike pitch from Rodriguez. Right-hander kicks and fires, and Lombardozzi takes a fastball that just missed the outside corner, belt high. Close pitch, but Lombardozzi gets the call to go his way. And the count now 3-1. Another out of the zone would load him up for L.J. Mazzilli, who waits in the on-deck circle. Rodriguez is ready. Good hitters count. Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and Lombardozzi takes down and away for ball 4. So the second walk of the inning issued by Rodriguez. Ducks now with 3 consecutive 2-out base runners here in the 9th. On a walk by Almadova, a single by Frias, and now a walk by Lombardozzi. And now the bases loaded and 2 men out for L.J. Mazzilli. They did rule a wild pitch that allowed the runners to move up, the 7th of the year for Rodriguez. So now the bases loaded with 2 down for L.J. Mazzilli. Mazzilli already with 1 grand slam this year. First pitch on the way, and he takes a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Mazzilli is 5 for 8 with the bases loaded with the aforementioned grand slam. He's got 13 runs batted in with the bags full. Tonight overall, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles and a run batted in. The 0-1. Breaking ball grounded weakly toward short. Charging into Sanchez. He boots the baseball. It caroms out into center. Almodovar scores. Frias will score. The throw goes into third. 2 runs come home on the ball booted by Sanchez. And the Ducks now lead it 5-2. Well, it wasn't a hard-hit baseball, but Sanchez coming in on it probably would have had to play it first. However, he bobbles it. The ball goes into center. Almodovar and Frias score, and 2 big insurance runs for the Flock here in the 9th inning. If that goes down as an error, which I think it probably will, that is the 4th error of the night for a Revolution team that has the most errors in the league coming into tonight by 16. And they have already put an error up on the scoreboard. So, Johnny Turbo now will pinch hit in the pitcher's spot. With runners at the corners and 2 out, first pitch misses down and away for ball 1. So obviously because of the error, no RBIs for Mazzilli. For Sanchez, that's his 2nd error of the night and his 16th error of the season. Rodriguez ready, the 1-0. Fly ball in the air to right. Encarnacion back a step or 2, he'll make the catch. And that's going to retire the side, but the damage done. A 2-out rally for the Ducks. A walk, a single, a walk, and a 2-run error has given the Ducks a 5-2 lead. So in the inning, 2 unearned runs on 1 hit, 2 walks, and 1 very big error. 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th here in York. The Ducks now lead it 5-2.
Hey fans, this is Ben Farias, and you're listening to the Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. Well, a 2-out rally for the Ducks in the top of the 9th inning gives them 2 big insurance runs. A 2-run error by Jan Sanchez, charging in on a weak ground ball by L.J. Mazzilli. Again, Mazzilli runs well, so it wasn't the easiest play, but shortstop should make that play, and that was a huge play. If he makes the out, it's a 1-run game going into the bottom of the 9th. Now the Ducks have a 3-run lead to work with. And that error, the 4th of the night for the Revolution, the 2nd by Sanchez, who dropped a pop-up in left field earlier tonight. Michael Tonkin will come in and try and close it out. It's still a 3-run game, so a save situation. He is bidding for his 9th save of the year. Coming into tonight's ball game, tied for the league lead in saves with the Revolution's Jim Fuller, who also has 8. Andrew Dundon will lead things off. He takes a first pitch fastball over the inside corner for strike one. It'll be the 8-hitter Dundon, the third baseman, the 9-hitting catcher Tyler Hill, and then back to the top of the order for Darian Sanford. 0-1 from Tonkin, and Dundon takes a slider down and away, 1-1. No other defensive changes for the Ducks, it appears, after Turbo pinch hit for the pitcher's spot. 1-1, popped up in the air to right. Daniel Fields will drift over to his right a couple steps. He'll make the catch. And there's one away here in the bottom half of the 9th inning. Danny Barnes was scoreless inning in the 8th. Allowed a walk to Jack Kenley, but then got a fly out from Encarnacion and struck out Herrera. And with that out that was just recorded by Tonkin, it's now 4 scoreless innings out of the bullpen for the Ducks tonight. 3 hits allowed, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts in back of Darren Downs, who went the first 4 1/3, allowing 2 runs. First pitch to Tyler Hill is a fastball that misses outside for ball 1. Tonkin this year is 2-1. He's got a 0.56 ERA in 15 appearances. Struck out 19, walked 5 over 16 innings, has allowed 4 runs, 1 earned on 9 hits. 1-0. And zips a fastball in at the knees for a called strike. The scoreboard in right center has it at 94 miles an hour. Well, that'll even up the count at 1-1. Tonkin, also the Ducks bullpen coach in his 2nd season with the flock. 1-1. Hill a swing and a miss. Laid on another 94-mile-an-hour fastball from Tonkin. The Ducks right-hander ahead in the count at 1-2. So Dundon now 0 for 4 with that flyout. Meanwhile, Tyler Hill is 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored tonight. That came back in the 5th. Here he takes a fastball upstairs. And the count even at 2-2. That run the 2nd of the night for the Revolution. He scored from 2nd on the RBI single by Melky Mesa off the left field wall. Frias playing close to the line at 3rd. The 2-2 from Tonkin, and Hill takes a fastball on the outside corner, a called strike 3. So Michael Tonkin records his first strikeout. That's the 10th strikeout of the night for the Ducks pitching staff. And the Revolution down to their final out here in the series opener. Ducks won the series opener when these two faced about a month ago on June the 11th. A 6-0 shutout win, led by 6 scoreless innings from Joe Iorio. So now Michael Tonkin will face Darian Sanford, the leadoff hitter for the Revs, and the speedy center fielder, who tonight is 2 for 4 at the plate. First pitch fastball is a strike at the knees. Sanford thought it was too low. And they count 0-1, and Sanford has a fairly small strike zone. He's just 5'8", 170 pounds. Switch hitter batting from the left side. The 0-1. Half swing at a pitch diving down. They appeal to 3rd and say that he went. Sanford and the crowd cannot believe it. Carl Villanueva, the 3rd base umpire, making the call that he swung. I didn't think he went around from here. Sanford obviously frustrated. She's trying to keep the game alive for York. But Tonkin now ahead in the count, 0-2. Right-hander gets the sign and comes set. The 0-2 pitch on the way is swung on and missed for strike 3. Hector Sanchez will apply the tag to Sanford. Michael Tonkin strikes out 2 to earn his league-leading 9th save of the season. This ball game is over, and the Long Island Ducks defeat the York Revolution in the series opener by the final count of 5-2. Well, an overall great win for the Ducks, and ultimately they were led by their pitching staff tonight. A solid start from Darren Downs, 2 runs over 4 1/3 innings. He battled, but kept the Ducks in front after they took the lead in the 3rd. The 3-run 3rd inning does it for the Ducks. And the bullpen tonight with 4 2/3 scoreless innings to close out and preserve the series opening victory. Don't go anywhere. Our post-game show's coming up next. We'll recap this game and hand out the player of the game honors. Ducks win it 5-2.
Hey fans, this is catcher Juan de la Cruz, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak Paver, let Nicolak Pavers pave your way. Pave your way.
Back here at PeoplesBank Park, where the Long Island Ducks have won the opening game of this three-game series by the final count of 5-2 over the York Revolution. Ducks, for the moment, are in first place in the division by a half game over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, who tonight looked like they played 3.5 innings before their game was postponed. So the Ducks are a half game ahead of the Blue Crabs in first place in the North Division standings. They also pick up a game on the Revolution, who are now 5.5 back of first place in the North Division. And Long Island takes the opening game of this series to improve to 21-17, back to their high watermark of the year, 4 over 500. The Revolution fall to 16-23. They drop their third straight game and are now 9-12 here in their home ballpark. Let's recap this game for you. The Revolution struck first in the bottom half of the second inning against Darren Downs. When James Harris reached on an infield single to third, he stole second base, moved to third on a ground out to short by Wellington Dotel, and then scored on a wild pitch with Andrew Dundon at the plate. So that gave the Revs an early 1-0 lead. It would not last long. In the third inning, Duke Von Schaman, who retired 6 men on base for the Revolution, 2 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors. They also led on base. We're awaiting confirmation, but we believe the win will go to